what it do?
Ahoy, hoy.
What's up?
Well, you know. New San Diego.
It's not very hot.
Even nicer today.
You haven't been coming in very hot lately.
Well, lately, I
need some fake enthusiasm out of you.
Well, my voice is, I've got cat AIDS.
Yeah, I know, I can tell.
Yeah, my voice. I am not a big allergy guy. And somehow this year, dude, my allergy, I have had a...
Sounds like you're a big allergy guy.
I guess. I've had a stuffy nose and like a scratchy voice for like the last 2.5 months. So I feel like every time I come in hot, because I'm not really talking before the show. I usually just sit there by myself.
You were talking. You were regaling.
I was.
In-studio guest.
That is true.
We have an in-studio guest today.
Yes.
And we might even let him on the air. I don't know. I'm feeling a little frisky.
Oh, my God.
So I know he wants that.
Buckle up.
Yeah.
He's been waiting for this opportunity to pounce.
Well, go ahead and finish your story, and then I'll introduce our
Oh, no. So
in-studio.
normally I just am not doing anything before the show. Maybe I should do like a Ron Burgundy warm-up.
Yeah.
And so then when
Me.
the Human Torch was the night of bank loan.
Bank loan.
So when I come in cold and I try to drop a big ahoy, then I usually do the
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
don't know.
allergies are weird. I was talking to my daughter-in-law today, and she's like, because she knows I struggle with the allergies, and she texts me. She goes, "Are you as miserable as I am?" I'm like, "No, it's weird. It's like because I guess the pollen count right now is through the roof."
Yes.
But I really struggled most of February and certainly in March.
Mm-hmm.
I was a mess. These last 3 weeks,
So
I've been fine, and
what
I
you're
don't.
saying is you took your cat AIDS and you gave it to me.
I don't know why. Well, it's allergies. It's
Yeah.
like, I mean, if the pollen count is high, I should be just as bad as I was in March, and I'm not. So I don't know what I'm allergic to. Maybe it's not tree pollen. I'm not sure. But the tree pollen, like you can see the yellow.
Yeah, it's covered.
I mean, it's on your car and stuff. Like it's everywhere. And yet I don't have the allergies the way I did 6 weeks ago. It's weird. But she didn't have it 6 weeks ago, and now she's a sneezing wreck. So
Well,
I don't know what to make of allergies.
because I sleep with my door open, even during the winter.
That's part of the problem.
I know. So I'm a door open guy. So now I've had to go to shutting the door. Yeah. And I'm in the process. I know you're not a big yard work guy, but I like the spring cleanup. Like you get out the pressure washer.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You get everything kind of, you get the lawn going here. So for the last like 3 weeks, I've been doing that.
Whoa.
And it's just killing me.
Ooh.
I'm dying.
Excuse you.
I got a real Peter Brader thing going on right now.
Yeah.
But it was nice because I was outside working today while I had the Masters on. So watching the Masters while doing yard work on like a 75-degree day.
Are you kidding me?
Outside of me currently dying and not being able to breathe and my voice cracking going through puberty part 2, it was a great day. I just can't come in hot with a ahoy
When it's time to
change.
So I have a 3-pronged allergy attack if you guys want it. It works pretty well.
You did give me the 3-prong allergy attack.
Dude, it works well.
And I've taken 2 of them.
Okay, so I feel like you got to do all 3.
I got to go all 3.
Well, so a lot of people just take an allergy pill.
Yeah.
Like a Claritin or a whatever, and they think that's enough.
I haven't been doing a damn thing.
But it isn't.
No.
You got to do, you got to do more than one. Or it was ChatGPT that led me down this path, and it works, but you got to do it daily. You got to have a strict regimen.
Yeah.
And I take a 24-hour Allegra, and then in the morning I spray that Flonase crap up my nose.
Yep.
That's huge. That's probably the best of the 3. And then I got these eye drops called.
I haven't done the eye drops, but I've been working the other 2.
Those are called Pat a Day, and it's just like 1 drop a day. They're kind of expensive though. They're little bottles. Yeah. And you do those 3 things per day. You'll feel, if you have really bad allergies, try that attack.
The regimen. Look at you're my own personal allergy Joe Rogan. You're like, no.
Well, you can get the allergy shots, but those you have to you have to build up the immunity. That's just a lot. There's just a lot.
I also do the generic because much like beef jerky, why are allergy pills the most expensive thing known to man? Like you go to Costco and like the name brand ones is like $56, and then the generic ones are like $9. So I don't know if there's any difference, but I'm doing the generic ones. I can't bring myself to pay for the big brand name allergy pills. Can't do it.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah, a big allergy, man. It's a racket. Like the same thing that the Flonase. I buy the Kirkland ones straight to Costco. And it says right on there, same active ingredient. Yeah. I'm like, well, I'm getting this one.
You have a skill that I don't have.
What?
And that only one, but it is that.
Yes, the only one.
I mean, I probably could have been offensive lineman too.
Clearly.
the ability to take the time to do that.
Yeah.
Like I don't, I don't care. Charge me double. I don't care.
You kind of have to pre-plan it though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Like,
you have to
I
really-
gotta make a trip to Costco
And you have to
get
seek
this.
it out. Yeah,
Yes.
it's like
Amazon.
Amazon.
There is something in my brain that I have a certain range what I think something should cost. And if it goes beyond that range, a certain amount, I will take the time to see if there's an alternative. Now, it won't be a lot. You're going to get anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, depending if it's online or if it's in a store. And if I can find the cheaper within 3 to 5 minutes, then obviously it's that. And then if not, then we move on. I did today. I was a hot tub. What did they?
time machine.
No, some sort of hot tub time machine. No, like the chemicals. So mine has like cartridges, so you don't have to dink around with scooping anything. It's just cartridges. You plug them in, but they're really expensive. For like 3 months, a 3-month supply is like $115, and I always think that's a racket. I'm like, man, $115 for 3 cartridges seems like a lot. I'm like, yeah. And so every time I go to order it, I take 1 lap around Amazon. Just one. I've been doing this for like 4 years, and it hasn't happened yet. But I take 1 lap around just to make sure. I'm like, hey, did anyone come up? Because I would think by now there's like a generic one. And every now and then you do see a generic one, and it's got like 9 reviews, and they're all like 1 star. And it's like, this thing sucks. Don't do it. Not sure what's in here. Not chlorine. My hot tub smells like farts. And you're like, all right, nope.
That is the risk you take though by going off brand.
Yeah. That's why I appreciate the review.
Because it's the security you get by paying that extra. Like, yeah, you're going to pay extra, but you know, all right, this is probably legitimate.
Yeah, because like I said, it's $115 for 3 months worth of the cartridges, and the generic one is like $30. And you're like, oh man, it's pretty good. If it was like a 3.5 star, I think I might try it. But when I get that 1.5 star, you're like, can't bring yourself to do it. But every time I buy that damn thing, there's a little bit inside of me. It's like, you mother. That's a ripoff. Big allergy and big chlorine. They're screwing it. Don't even get me started on beef jerky. It's ridiculous.
Do you think they're planting the pollen in the trees?
That's the only thing I can think of at this point.
Is that what the planes are doing?
Yes,
with the...
big allergy is dusting us.
Yeah, I think that's right.
It's all a racket, man. It's conspiracy.
Start shooting those planes down. Show them. We're getting some tips on the text line.
Someone got arrested not too long ago for shooting at a drone. Someone had a drone above their house, and I think it was down in Florida, perhaps, and someone broke out the old shotgun. So just FYI.
Yeah, you can't do that.
If someone is flying a drone over your neighborhood, you are not allowed to go out and shoot it. You will get arrested.
One tip says get a prescription from your doctor for allergy meds. This guy gets 90 pills for $20.
What?
Yeah, through
What
the
sort of
pharmacy.
racket is that?
And then you've got RJ's in. He's Costco guy. He says, lesson, buy the Kirkland brand. They're the exact same.
Yeah, I'm on top of that one.
Yeah.
I got the Kirkland Flonase.
Yeah, Kirkland anything is the exact same, right? Isn't that the whole Kirkland bit?
They don't tell you, but there's rumors that like the Kirkland vodka is like
It's the
Grey
same
Goose
thing.
or that, you know.
No. I think Kirkland's whole bit is they strike a deal
Yes.
with the company and they just slap Kirkland on it. It's the exact same thing.
But we don't know what Kirkland is not allowed to say what it is. So there's rumors, but no one really knows what the Kirkland brand is. Like they do like an investigation into it, but Kirkland can't go out and say that their whiskey is Jameson because then no one would buy Jameson whiskey.
But I think it's widely known that
yes,
it's not different.
There's several brands that people believe this equals.
Well, the olive oil, the Kirkland olive oil is supposedly even better than like any name brand olive
So it's
oil.
different.
Yeah, but it's better.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. And then the golf ball thing, that was a big thing for a while.
Yeah.
Kirkland brand golf balls.
Yeah, there's a online website that I go to. It's called it's like My Golf Spy. Really good, and they do the robotic testing. So everything gets tested and in ideal conditions. So they say they take away all the fluff and it's like, hey, these are the raw numbers. And the Kirkland ball, when it came out, they said it was the second best ball behind the Pro V1. And then the Kirkland ball became garbage. And they changed like manufacturers because, again, they don't make it. And they were ripping on it. And now apparently the Kirkland ball is back. and is now a great golf ball. So that's the thing with Kirkland.
So they bought somebody else's golf ball.
Yes.
And just slapped Kirkland on it.
Well, they got someone who's manufacturing, and they're like, yes.
Exactly.
So it went from one to another, and that's the thing with Kirkland is you don't know. When the Kirkland ball came out, everyone loved it, and then they went to probably a cheaper version of it, and it turned out it was a garbage ball. So that's the only thing about Kirkland is you really don't know what you're getting. You're getting Kirkland, but that's not. You're just. It's like buying a can of lunch meat that you like. The dented can at the shop and save could be lunch meat, could be peaches. We don't know. It's just a dented can, but it's a quarter. So let's buy and see what you get. That's Kirkland.
So we've got show P1 in studio with us today.
Yeah.
Sitting right over there, off camera. I don't think you can see him on YouTube.
2 feet away from me. A silver fox.
A man who just yesterday turned 65. So he is now suckling at the teat of the United States government.
And he couldn't be any happier about it.
Thanks to Medicare. Ladies and gentlemen, Masters Pete is here. Now, we're not giving him a mic yet.
It would be bad. He's got a lot of Dana Altman takes that he's been waiting years to get out.
So today would be a good day for Dana Altman takes because Dana Altman had a bad year.
Yeah.
And I actually just today found they put out the college basketball coach salary database. You know, USA Today does that.
Yeah.
And they were talking about Dana Altman on there.
Well, you saw the press conference today, too.
With whom?
Dana Altman.
No.
Yeah, he spoke.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's not great.
What did he say?
It's not great, Bob.
God dang, what do you think?
He basically said they have no NIL money.
Yeah.
They're poor.
Oh,
They
he's
can't
blaming
afford
the-
anybody.
Blaming the
But he's
university.
excited about the challenge.
Right.
He said no one.
They got to find the right players.
He said no one got their NIL polled, but he did say that NIL was going to be shrinking and that they're getting a reduction in NIL.
Why?
I have a clip, quick clip here.
Okay.
If you'd like
Let's
it.
hear it. Let's hear
You
it.
know, there were three guys that we, really wanted back. Sean and KJ and Jackson, 3 starters. We did not pull anybody's scholarship. Everybody had their scholarship, would have been renewed. But we are working within a budget, and some guys were going to lose their NIL, and most of them were taking a reduction, big reduction.
Yeah, that's not how you keep players.
Why?
I don't.
Is he lying or is that true?
I
And why would they? Aren't they raking in money, like being in the Big Ten now?
well,
And
suppose. Well, they don't have.
All goes to football.
They don't have a full share.
well, it doesn't all go for. We just talked about this yesterday.
Well, we don't know because Oregon gets to decide where it goes. One, they're not a full share of the Big Ten. So
Well, that's true.
That's true.
I forgot about that.
They're not a full share.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that a lot more money is going to football right now. And I don't know. I mean,
Well, I get it. Football should get the majority of the money.
That's what I thought he was
But-
implying is that we get nothing, football gets everything.
look, I don't think it's great.
That's the way I took it.
All I know is that when you
Boy.
are in the midst of probably a do or die season and you lost your 2 best players, or in his case, the 3 guys you wanted to keep, and your head coach stood there, sat today at a microphone and said that they were all going to take a major reduction and all 3 left. That's not good. That's not everything's great.
It just doesn't.
Shellstad, by the way, apparently is going to Louisville.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You're going to be a Cardinal.
That's the new projection, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And I'm guessing that he did not get less NIL at Louisville than he
Guess
did
he
at
got
Oregon.
more.
It just doesn't sound like Oregon. That's weird. Something's not
Yeah.
right here.
So
because
it does seem off.
because Oregon supports all its programs.
You would think.
It has a good, healthy
But I'll tell you
ecosystem.
I'll tell you what, if he's lying, that is some balls of steel to go in front of a microphone and lie. I mean, go look how well that worked out for Oregon State when they started lying about all that crap.
God
I mean,
dang, what do you think?
if this is horse crap, you will hear from Shellstad, too, being local. You will hear from mom, you'll hear from dad, you'll hear from high school coach. This will come out if this is a load of crap. If everything just stays quiet and nothing boils up, then maybe he's telling the truth. That just seems like a very odd lie. So I'm going to take him at face value.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not good though.
That's
think all I know.
I don't think he's lying, but it just does not seem very Oregon-y. So I don't know. Maybe they're just not supporting him. They're like, hey, you need to be better or we're not going to give you, maybe it goes away if you have a bad season, much like he did. And then if he has a great season, maybe they're there to support. I don't know. I don't know how they operate, but it just doesn't seem right.
All I know is if there's a death watch on a major college coach, I'll go ahead and
Yeah, he's on it.
What an exciting time.
throw
How do
20,
you feel about that, Masters
throw
Pete?
20 bucks down on the brush.
Masters Pete, in classic, this is classic fan
Yes.
behavior.
Yes.
And we get this all the time. It's like there have been people rooting for Sukanai's demise for 20 years. And they're waiting.
And one day.
But when it comes, they're going to be like, I told you those guys. Yeah, that was like 25 years ago. We had a pretty successful run.
Those losers.
This is Masters Pete. He's
That's
been
how
on it.
I feel.
I will give him credit. He's been
Years.
on this since day one. He's like, Dana Altman sucks. And I hate him. And I think they should fire him. He goes to the Final Four. Dana Altman sucks. I hate him, and I think they should fire him.
They can do better.
And so he may be rejoicing soon and be like, see, he gets to be I told you so guy for waiting it out and staying alive long enough to see Dana Altman possibly loses.
I was not prepared to hear the Oregon coach of any team lament NIL.
Because some of that, sometimes with coaches, it's sour grapes because they're not able to compete with other big-time programs, and so he maybe is exaggerating to try to get the university to give him more.
Well, that was the Nick Saban tried to do that too, to light a fire under the boosters. But boy, that's the other one too. Is I'm not sure. Like a lot of NIL, obviously, is people. That's not revenue share. NIL is fans and boosters putting money into a program. I'm not certain how excited boosters are right now. Like if I'm writing a check, if I'm a big swinging D at old Pape or whatever, and I'm writing a check for $2 million, I know where I want my $2 million going, and quite frankly,
Tell you what.
it's not necessarily going to basketball.
What an exciting
Can I
time.
give you a word of caution about that?
Yeah.
Being a Kansas fan, that was always a problem for our football program.
Always.
And you saw where our football program got.
Yeah.
Because everybody that donated wanted to donate to basketball. They wanted their money to be a part of basketball. And what happened to the football program?
Died, basically.
It died. It became a doormat.
Yeah.
The doormat.
So be careful.
So be careful with that.
And you're playing in the best conference in America right now. And
That's right.
It's
You got to support, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe we'll let Masters Pete on later to bitch about Dana Altman and tell us why he sucks. I mean, it'd be an appropriate time. It's the Masters,
It
and
is.
Dana Altman has been sucking.
It is apropos at this point.
Yeah. And he brought treats for us, too.
Yeah.
And we call him Masters Pete because he's the guy that first hooked me up with Masters tickets, and I'm forever indebted with
Hence Master Speed.
to him. Yeah. What a guy sitting over there. I'm surprised he's still alive, but what a guy.
Yeah, give it time.
COVID almost got him, too. You know. He did. It did.
Yeah.
Cancer's gotten him. COVID.
Oh, cancer hasn't gotten him.
Well, COVID. Bye, bitch. Cancer almost got him twice, and then COVID almost got him. But here he sits.
Yeah, F cancer.
Still bitching about Dana.
Still.
All right. And by the way, text comes in. We Beaver fans are so saddened by this Dana Altman griping. Yeah, I get it.
Hey, Beaver's got a national championship coach.
What?
Their new
Go
coach
Beavers,
just
how about
won
that?
a national championship.
Yeah, like right
Oh,
after
that's right.
Michigan won the title, he did a video for Oregon State basketball. Like shout him like, "Let's go Beavs!"
Let's go Beavs. Got
Maybe
on-
do you think he'll bring the whole Michigan team to Oregon State and they'll win a title at
Well, that
Oregon?
Winters Grady, he's
coming?
He's rumored to go to Oregon State.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in the
Local
portal.
kid.
He officially hit the portal.
Yeah,
He
he's
can
rumored to
shoot.
go to Oregon State.
Nobody shoots like Winters Grady.
Well, it's a great name.
I don't know
too.
if you've seen his high school highlights, but that dude fills it up.
I have not. I'm not.
Well, I
watching.
break down the tape, as you know.
You gonna go talk some to GMs later? Are you?
I might.
Gonna go down to the Hoop Summit.
How many though?
I'm going to text 20 of them.
Oh, okay.
You gonna go down to the Hoop Summit and really grind?
All right. There's your opening seggy. Thank you. Hi. Wonderful to be here. Jedfish gets me hot. Jedfish does get me hot. That is fact. All right, where are we starting? We're starting with maybe a little Masters round one, and then we got some Blazers talk coming up on the Dana Altman Wayne Tinkle tip. It sounds like the Blazers may be looking at a college coach. So
Tinkle's available.
Probably the Tinkler.
Yeah.
We'll be right back on the Fan. All right, nice to have you along. The YouTube family. We're on YouTube, if you guys didn't know.
Yeah.
They want to see Masters Pete, so
They are clamoring.
They wanna
yeah,
look.
there he is. There's the old Duckster.
That's probably
like right up his
way too
nostrils.
close.
Let me work on it.
Yeah, hold on.
That's a lot of Masters Pete.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
There's
It was
Pete.
on there.
That's Pete. You gave him the big O, you know, the.
Oh, he's done.
What do you guys do?
What
Well,
are you giving heart hands?
No, I'm doing that. I just made another 3.
Boy, that's awkward.
That was a step back, bitch.
What are you doing?
Well, I was doing the binocs, bro. And then what's this? You got
That's hard hands.
Yeah, I love you.
Don't do the
I
hard
don't
hands.
love you. And then what's the O? What do you guys do?
You just put your hand into an O. Did you just ask what's the O?
Yeah. Is that good? Yeah. How's that?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You also asked what the heart hands are. It's a heart.
Well, I don't know. I don't do them.
Hard hands. Because no one should do hard hands. That's
what the kids do.
I know.
We are getting reports back. Very hot. That's what they're
Yeah,
reporting
Pete is hot.
He's a silver fox.
Yeah, he's a hottie. But sorry, ladies, Well, dudes, he's taken.
yeah.
But he does live in Palm Springs, so
I've heard,
You know.
that Palm
Wow.
Springs. I heard it gets down out there.
yeah. Well, Palm
Right in
Springs.
the butt.
A lot of whoa.
Oh, hey.
I did not play that for the record.
It wasn't me. It's Zook.
A lot of people get down in PS.
Well, the olds, man. I mean, we talk to the people at the old folks' homes. I mean, it's like
Well, they got money and time.
It's like the number one STD place on earth
Yeah.
is at the old folks' home. So
Money-
I'm guessing down in Palm Springs, it's just one big old person orgy.
They all have money, time,
Plastic surgery
yeah,
and pills.
and they're horny.
There you go.
And they're on Medicare, so they can get wild.
Get a little loose out there in Palm Desert.
Yeah, round 1 of the Masters still going on, by the way.
Yeah.
Way out there in Augusta.
Got it right up here on the old TV.
Yeah.
I've been in and out. I had the put it up on the phone today when I was doing some yard work, kind of carrying it around. The Masters app.
It's great.
Is that not the best sports app?
They blow every
in the
other
world?
app out of the water.
It's fantastic.
As a matter of fact, I can't think of another app. So the Masters app changes every year.
Yeah.
So if you download this one,
Yeah.
you'll just have to delete it and then download the 2027 one next
Yep.
year. But so I don't ever keep it on my phone.
Nor do I.
But I download it every year, and I can't think of another sports app that is like that. That is even
The NCAA tournament does that too.
they do.
Yeah.
But I don't ever. What do I?
It's just if you just look up the March Madness app, they have one, and I download it every year and then I delete it. Just because a lot of times if you're out about running around, as long as you have some sort of TV provider that you can link into, you can watch all of it, and they give you a lot of different options, and it's a really nice app. The NCAA tournament does a nice job, but the Masters app is the best sports app in the game. Hardest working app in the app game.
I am still stunned that one of the reasons the Masters app is great
Yeah.
is because this Masters, for whatever reason, it's stunning to me that this tournament is not on TV all day. Like,
Oh.
they don't show all of it.
Well, they changed it. So this year, I woke up this morning and I flipped over and I went to SportsCenter. And SportsCenter had some of it, but SportsCenter was doing some coverage and then some SportsCenter. And it was driving me freaking nuts.
Well, that's because they can't technically
they
broadcast.
can't technically broadcast it, right? And I can't
But
handle.
why? That's so dumb.
I know.
Show it all.
Well, some of this is because Augusta National is a pain in the ass and they just do whatever the hell they want to do. And they don't give two F's
I'm gonna
about
find
you.
out why that is.
So I was kind of sitting there flipping through all the channels. I was like, this has to be somewhere. And then, so I did a quick Google. It was on Amazon Prime.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
All day?
All day. Well,
Oh.
I don't think so. I think, it flipped over to ESPN full time where they just had it. I want to say at like noon or 1, but in the morning, and then it kept going, and I don't know if it cut off at some point, but Amazon Prime had it, where ESPN did not. But I believe at some point it kicks over. Like right now, we're watching on ESPN, and it's full coverage.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't happen until like,
I think it happened at 1.
oh, it was earlier than that.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
it
don't-
was on earlier than that. But
Okay, well, I watched on Amazon Prime in the morning, and so I think going forward up until at least the weekend, Amazon Prime has all of it. And Amazon Prime did have kind of the same sort of thing where you could watch the main coverage, you could do groups, you could do the Amen Corner.
Yeah, that's great. But I just, again, for such a popular golf tournament,
Yeah.
it would make sense. It would seem to me just put it all on. But apparently, according to ChatGPT, just a quick ask of ChatGPT, they said the tournament is run by Augusta National Golf Club, and they are famously strict
Yeah.
about how they produce their show. or how the product is shown, they limit broadcast windows on purpose. They don't want wall-to-wall coverage like other sports, and it keeps the event feeling premium and curated rather than constant.
Yeah, as I said, they just are.
But that's just dumb.
They are a pain in the. But
I get why they do that, but it's dumb.
I will give Augusta National this, because while it may be racist and misogynistic and kind of creepy and full of themselves, it is the one entity that doesn't care about maximizing profit. And I can respect that. Now, part of that is you're just rich hoity-toity. You don't necessarily need the money. But, in this day and age when ESPN is pushing out every dip-ass celebrity to try to get younger or, whatever. Did you see The Miz was on there today?
Yeah, and so was Kevin Hart
My
again.
God.
Kevin Hart was on again.
I flipped on today.
I bet on him.
And I take Kevin Hart.
The Miz?
I try I try not to do the, get angry at Jason Kelsey. I get whatever. But when I flipped on today and I saw The Miz in his white suit, I'm like, mother blanking ESPN.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing.
The
Kelsey was
Miz.
on the stupid par 3 contest for some reason.
I like the Miz. He took a picture with my son once at the Lake Tahoe celebrity
He
tournament.
seems like a good dude.
The Miz. Because that's what I want when I turn to the Masters coverage.
Hey, the challenge legend Miz.
But I
Let's go.
flipped over to Prime and I didn't have to deal with The Miz. But ESPN, everyone's doing that. And Augusta is like, no, we don't care. We're going to do it our way. And we're going to leave a ton of money on the table and we don't care. Oh, you don't like that you can't watch it every second? I don't care. They do their own thing, and I love it. I absolutely love that about it.
They have their own values, and they're going to stand by it. They kicked out Mark Calcavecchia, who's
Yes.
won the Masters because he put his phone out. They kicked him out.
Yeah, I would imagine that relationship, because ESPN is their TV partner, or
Yeah.
one of their TV partners. They did put Jason Kelsey on the par 3 coverage. I would imagine the Masters probably didn't like that too much. So I wonder behind the scenes what being a TV partner is like.
What you get.
They have loosened up, though, because a couple years ago, Dude Perfect
Yes.
did a little their YouTube thing.
Well, did you hear what Ridley said about that?
No.
The chairman. He came out there all stuffy and said, yeah, we had, we've been doing some things, and we had Dude Perfect out there on Amen Corner filming a video, and I love those guys,
Yeah, I'm sure
but
you
probably not the best decision we've ever made. See, they hate it.
Yeah.
But they know they have to,
Yes.
dip their toe into that water.
There is a slow, progress is, you can slow progress, you can't stop progress. And it's like when Augusta National had to let a black guy join, they were like, damn it, we've held out for, fine, we'll let one in. We're not going to let two. Yeah, it's like they slow progress.
They did take that deep into the fourth quarter.
Deep.
Like they did not.
Is that, by the way, the deepest that a real public entity took the whole no women, no black guys?
Boy.
1990 and 2012.
Apparently they don't like the blacks. They're trying to give them back.
The Mormon Church held out, but that was into the 70s. These guys, my guys here at Augusta, they laughed at that. They're like 1978. Try 1990. Let's go.
They had a sense Tiger was coming, so they had to get out in front of it.
I think that was probably the only reason why. They're like, fine, this Tiger Woods guy.
He might be good.
They're going to we'll call him Asian, and we'll, some of the members will be a little fine with that. Let the Asian guy in.
RJ would like Odyssey to give the Masters a call and find out how to publish a decent app. I think that's right, RJ. We should go steal the Masters app guy.
Yeah.
An Odyssey
I don't think
station.
we can afford
Pay him
that.
big money.
I don't think we can afford that guy.
We don't do that around
Not
here?
with my salary.
Yeah, Steven's weighing down the books.
So I'll tell you right now, if we improve the app, cups would be made, and let me tell you, Steven would be the first to go.
Yeah,
hey
I'd
guys,
be over there.
we got a new app, but
Yeah, we got a new app, but I'm now pushing the buttons
that's
Yeah, see ya. Okay.
and hosting. Anyway, what was the other thing I was going to tell you? Blah, blah, boo, ba, da, ba, ba, da.
bloop, bloop, bloop. I don't know.
Oh,
I
somebody
can't see inside your head.
somebody said the Masters app, if you leave it on your phone, it will just refresh to the next one.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't have to delete it. I just delete it because I like to,
I'm with you.
I like to keep my phone clean.
I don't need fluff.
Yeah, because I won't use it
No.
until.
Get it. Yes, I say get.
Yeah.
Yeet. I did enjoy too watching Jack snap up one on
Boy.
on number one.
Can we?
That was great.
Do we need to talk about?
Well, he's 86 for God's sakes.
It's not looking good.
No, he's 86.
Well, it's just not. Look at Gary Player. He's 90.
Well,
Dude, Jack is not.
Gary Player went naked at 84.
And it was hot.
Well, I
Jack,
got
you want to
turned on.
see Jack naked? Dude, he's bloated. It's bad. I don't know how much longer he's got.
Well, all I know is it made me feel a little better about myself. When I looked at that swing, I was like, oh, my swing's better than that. I'm better than Jack.
That's the greatest golfer ever,
Snap hooking one, and it was bad. Like,
or one of.
well, he's the well.
I don't know.
How about this? Most accomplished.
Yeah, Fat Jack they call him now.
Yeah. Well, I love that the fans gave him a standing O anyways,
Well,
and
yes.
a couple of them had to duck because that thing
He's a legend.
about killed someone. Actually, I don't know if it was going fast enough to kill someone, but would you have a badge of honor if you took one off the dome by Jack? Do you think you get that golf ball? You're like, hey, that's
Yeah.
give me that.
I think he'd do something for you.
I would think so, right?
Maybe you could call Ken and Donnie and talk about maybe a little that Jack money.
Can I make a bold statement?
No. Okay, yes.
Best golf logo of all time is the Golden Bear, and I don't see it enough, and it's a shame. I mean, look, there's a lot of golf logos out there, and
What are considered the best golf logos?
well, I mean, I'm talking everything from individual brands, like for like equipment, whether you're going Callaway, Titleist, whatever, or individual ones, Rory and Tiger and all those guys, they all have their signature stuff. The Golden Bear is just, and Jack played back in the days where you didn't wear like those weird, like stretchy polos. Jack had some like Sandsabelt slacks on and then like a merino wool sweater, that yellow, and then the little Golden Bear. I love that look. That there's something because he was wearing the yellow sweater today with the little Golden Bear, and even at 86 in his man up tops, I was like, "Damn it, Jack, you're looking great."
No,
love that.
he was not.
But
But his
all about
logo
it.
is great. Might I offer two sports logos
Talk to me.
that are terrific? Well, obviously the Masters one
Yeah.
is amazing,
Sure,
and then Bandon Dunes does a great job.
they do.
With all of their logos,
But
'cause they have,
the main one is the Puffin.
right, but they have different logos
Yes.
for their different courses. But they that's some pretty good stuff.
Yeah. I don't own a Golden Bear logo and anything, and I feel like that needs to change.
Well,
I want to go get a yellow sweater.
just yesterday you were talking about how you do not like the golf shirt look.
I know. It's
So,
not a good look.
If you are buying golf gear, the old man gear is FootJoy.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows that.
I
Like
get it.
nobody buys FootJoy except for the old man, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the territory you're venturing into if you grab a Golden Bear
I
sweater.
can't find like a sweet like Jack sweater. I
Well,
want
go
that.
check
I
out
want
his
that
website.
Yellow sweater. The Arnold Palmer's got a good one with the umbrella.
Of course. I have a head cover with Arnold Palmer on it smoking.
Do you?
It's great.
Arnie was like, that was back when golf was. It was cooler. Nowadays,
Yeah, they
everyone,
didn't wear hats.
Yeah, no one wore hats, and I'm all for. I get it, sponsors, but you watch. There's like It's NASCAR. There's 19 different logos on their polos. Guys look terrible. There's something great about watching. You want to talk about a good-looking man? Give me Arnold Palmer back in the day. I mean, Jack was kind of a fat butt always, but he had the slacks pulled up. But Arnie's out there in like a cardigan, ripping heaters with some high-waisted slacks and some spike FootJoys.
Would you rather have that? Because Arnie did look very sort of just came off the Palm Springs bender on my private jet to this tournament.
He looks like he's right out. He's on his way to a meeting with who's the Mad Men guy? What was John
Don
Hamm's character?
Draper?
Yeah, Arnold Palmer and Don Draper are gonna go. They're gonna go get a couple broads and smoke some heaters, and
Broads.
that's
couple
right.
Dames.
Couple dames.
Chasing skirt.
Would you rather have
100%.
that or the old school like the Payne Stewart decked out?
That was good too.
I mean, that stuff was
yes. He had the knickers on.
yeah, those
the
were
Argyle.
great. And then you could go all the way back to the wool. They would wear suit and tie out there. They wear wool suits
Dude, and how about
with
the
wood clubs.
When's the last time we saw a Chi-Chi with his Chi-Chi wore a fedora?
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, he's doing the sword. Golf needs to go back to that.
Yeah, who's the most?
Arnold. I mean, Arnie was.
No, I mean of today's.
Oh.
Do any guys have any flair out there?
No, I don't think so. I mean, you got flair, but it's like young guy flair. Like
Ricky Fowler
Ricky
was that for a
Fowler
while.
kind of takes some chances.
little
Jason
bit.
Day with, is it Malbon?
Melbourne.
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 Yeah, he does some.
I don't know.
He takes
Malbon.
some chances.
All right. Well, that is a Masters segment that. Well, we didn't plan it. It was just a bunch of Masters
Yeah, it
stuff.
just happened.
I don't know. I've got a whole other Masters segment here about what actually happened today. But
You pissed off FootJoy guy.
oh well, FootJoy sucks. Come on.
You reach a
Their
certain
shoes
age.
can be okay.
You reach a certain age and you just start buying FootJoy, and then if you don't want FootJoy, you get Skechers.
I tell you what.
Sorry, Liquor Rick, I'm looking right at you.
Here's what you do: go into any golf shop that sells apparel.
Yeah.
Any golf shop. that sells apparel and has multiple brands, look how much FootJoy stuff is on the rack compared to other stuff. Nobody buys FootJoy. Yeah.
Well, the olds.
No one buys it. It's not scarce.
I bet you down in Palm Springs, I bet you there's a lot of FootJoy.
Well, again, there's a huge PGA store down in Palm Springs. Go in there, and I bet you the FootJoy, I don't think it's sold out, dude. Nobody buys it. It just sits on the racks. I don't even know how they stay in business, that stuff. It's all oversized and baggy like how Jack used to wear. Come on, man. We're better than this as a human.
I love the old timers.
As a humankind.
I love the old
Steven.
timers. We need to bring.
Steven's looking at me like, what are you talking about?
I need someone to bring style back to golf. Give me one guy that's got some Arnie flair.
Well, like you said, Jason Day's the latest.
He's trying.
And that's not a bad brand. I mean, we all looked at him and kind of laughed when he first was wearing Malbon.
Yeah.
And it's catching on.
Yeah, people
the bros love it.
Yeah. The bros.
Bruh.
You got to, in order to move merch, you got to get the bros.
We got to have a hat with something on it that says something on it, is upside down for some reason. That's like the new thing that the kids wear. Let's go back to the Payne Stewart days, huh?
Someone get some Argyle. Huh? How much cooler would Scotty Scheffler be if he was wearing like a sweater vest right now, or he had some Argyle knee highs, like he was playing third base for the Black Sox back in the day?
All right, the Blazers may be looking to the college ranks.
Cheap.
Next on the Fan.
Now, from the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
This update brought to you by Mountaintop Metal Roofing. No maintenance, energy efficient, fire resistant, and a lifetime warranty. Do it once, do it right. Visit mountaintopmetalroofing.com. First on the Fan, the Masters first round is underway. Couple golfers left out on the course, but right now Sam Burns and defending champion Rory McIlroy lead the leaderboard. They are 5 under par right now. We got Kurt Kitayama, Jason Day, Patrick Reed, Justin Rose all at 3 under par. Shane Lowry, Xander Schauffele, Scotty Scheffler 2 under par. Scheffler still on the course right now, along with Justin Rose still on the course. Tommy Fleetwood, he is 1 under. Brooks Koepka 1 under. Gary Woodland 1 under. Max Homa, he's even par. Keegan Bradley even par. Looks like we may get a nice little Masters tournament going forward. 76ers center Joel Embiid, he's undergoing emergency surgery today in Houston after being diagnosed with appendicitis. It will be unclear when Embiid will return back to the court. Milwaukee Bucks say Giannis Antetokounmpo will not play the rest of the season. Giannis has been hurt, but has said he was hoping to play alongside his brothers Thanasis and Alex this season. That will not happen. Trailblazers lose to the Spurs last night, but the Clippers lost to the Thunder, setting up Friday's game from Motor Center between the Blazers and Clippers as the biggest game of the year. Winner of that one has the real inside track for the 8th seed in the Western Conference. And the Big Ten raked it in when the NCAA tournament, amassing nearly $70 million from distributions that were paid out for team appearances. For more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt, missing work, insurance companies acting like jerks. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
Well, the Blazers blew it last night and lost to the Spurs.
Is that really blowing it, or is that just turns
Well,
out
yeah.
they're not very good?
Oh. What did you say?
I just thought no Wemby, no Castle. You're like, that should, and then you're like, nah.
And they were still dogs.
Well, have you seen their record? I'll pull it up. Their record against playoff, it's abysmal. In fact, it's
I have it right here.
Yeah.
And you know why I have it right here? Is because I heard it on my favorite mid-afternoon show? Mid-afternoon show?
Sure.
I don't know.
like,
Luke's out, so Joe Fisher was on there.
yeah. So it's
And he was talking about this.
So it's your second favorite because,
No, it's my favorite.
but the host isn't there.
Oh, I like Joe better than Luke.
Oh, well, there you go. Problem solved.
15 and 32
Yeah.
against teams above 500.
Yeah.
The Blazers.
It is by far the worst record of anyone that will be in the playoffs or in the.
And then I
play-in.
heard Steven on there. Steven was on there today. Another reason why I liked it better today. Steven was on there. And I love Casey. He's a young guy.
Yeah.
Steve's a wily veteran. I mean, we call him Stevie Brackets. The man knows everything about basketball. I mean, everything there is to know about basketball. He's sitting over there, and he chimes in. He's like, well, yeah, it's the NBA. All you got to do is beat the bad teams.
Half the league doesn't try.
Half the
so-
league doesn't even try.
Well, that is true.
And that's exactly what the Blazers are.
Yeah.
Which is what I've been trying to tell you all year.
And then like once every like 5 weeks, like they had that they'll beat like the Clippers, and you'll be like, and then they give you a tip, they give you the taste, and then it's just
Those 15 wins. Because then
Resoundingly
they beat
disappointing.
Oklahoma City the first.
they did.
They
They
were
were
the
the
first-
only team to
Yeah.
beat
They
Oklahoma
beat the
City.
Thunder. I think they beat the Nuggets once.
Yeah, so you win that
I was
game.
at that Nuggets game.
So the Blazers could go 1-10 against teams over 500, but then the Blazer fans will be like, "Oh, you see that one win over Oklahoma City though?"
Hey, if they beat the Clippers, you know what? They
Well,
could be. They'll be the eighth
they got to
seed.
be the Clippers and the Kings.
Right. They're the eighth
Okay,
seed.
so wait. So now that they lost this, they play the Clippers tomorrow.
Yes.
If they win that game and beat the Kings, they are the 8th seed.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah, they'll have the
If they-
tiebreaker over the Clippers.
If they lose to the Clippers, they are the 9th seed.
For sure.
Yes.
100%.
And if
there
they
it is.
beat the Clippers and somehow lose to the Kings who don't want to win, then also
9.
they would be 9. So there
Because
you
the
go.
Clippers have a game against the Warriors, who probably won't be trying either. So
Does it really matter?
Well, it does matter. I mean, if you're the 8, you can get one bite at the apple and you're in.
No, I get it. I think to a lot of people,
I
the
think
8
for
and 9
Blazer
are the
fans,
same thing.
But if the Blazers are the 8th seed, they will have an opportunity to have a home game to get into the playoffs. And I
Yes.
do think Blazer fans that have been hurt for so many years, not being good, they're still not good, but they can get into the playoffs with a home game. It'll be a playoff atmosphere. That would be a lot of fun
Yeah.
for the Blazer fans if they can get that 8th. If they get the 9th seed, they don't get the home game to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, because at some point, like you're not going anywhere, but at this point, it's entertainment. I guess maybe
Right.
the draft pick means something to you too, because there's a whole thing involving that. But if you're talking from a pure basketball standpoint, I'm with Steven that I think a lot of people just would like something to feel good about, like just a home playoff game and the environment and a chance to get rowdy and loud, and for the first time in 5 years have. It's not meaning we're back to the ish. I know you always.
Here we go.
It's
Hey.
meaningful ish.
You guys are something else.
Look, I just think for some people that's a big deal.
Yeah,
you know what is a big deal too?
Yeah, I think it's a big deal for fans.
Tom Dundon sitting next to LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, that did happen.
How did that make you feel?
LaMarcus rolled through.
Yeah. What do you suppose they
Well,
were
in San
talking about?
Antonio.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
I
a
don't know.
Spurs
He
legend.
lives down there, doesn't he?
He's a Spurs legend.
He's a Texas guy.
Yeah,
LaMarcus.
we talking about Dundon or are you talking about Aldridge? 'Cause
No, I'm
we're-
talking about Aldridge.
Yeah, well, they're both Texas guys, and Tom Dundon is so.
Tom Dundon gasses up his private jet from Dallas when his Blazers roll through San Antonio.
Well, I told you I listened to this big long form interview. It was like 2 hours with Dundon before the sale was closed, and they were talking about the Hurricanes, and they were alluding to the fact that he sees more Hurricane games when they're in Dallas than he does when they're in Carolina because it's easier to get to. He's not a guy that's going to spend a lot of time in Portland. So
In the NBA, there's 3 teams in Texas, so there we go.
So my guess is anytime they play in Texas, Tom Dundon will probably be courtside.
Maybe even Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Maybe.
How
That's
How
a
many
maybe.
Blazers games at home do you think he'll attend?
I bet early on, you're probably going to get 10.
I was gonna say, do you get double digits next year?
I think you get 10.
You think he's there tomorrow?
I would assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think early on, especially these first season, it may even be more than that because, again, all we have to go on is what he did in Carolina, and he was a presence in Carolina because I don't think Tom cares one bit about the result of this season. This is all an evaluation period. You're seeing what your coach is, you're seeing what your front office is, you're seeing what your scouting department is, you're seeing what the players is. I think this is a guy, by all accounts, is kind of an information terminator. He wants as much information as possible, and then once that's all gathered, he'll make cutthroat decisions. I bet you he walks the Motor Center concourse. I'll bet you he's looking at bathrooms. I'll bet you he's looking at concessions. That just strikes me as the guy that is going to spend the next 6 months putting his head up every skirt, so to speak, of that organization and finding what it's about.
Yeah, he wants to obtain the information to figure out who he's going to fire in the offseason.
Okay, so let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about this little blurb from a reporter who is talking about what he's hearing about who the Blazers may hire as their coach.
Yeah.
And it rhymes with stain trinkle.
That'd be the greatest thing ever.
Did you get that one, Pete?
Yeah, it didn't sound good at all.
Yeah,
but
Pete was looking at me like, what? Well, he's 65 years old. It takes him some time to...
He's on Medicare now. Just...
All right, we'll get to that next here on 105.1 The Fan. So we have our first rumblings of what the Blazers may be looking at, or even just like what Tom Dundon may be thinking.
Yeah.
And it comes from Jake Fisher, who is a NBA scribe. And this was in Mark Stein's, what do they call that? Stein report or whatever
Something
he calls
like
it?
Yeah,
Stein line or something. He said, this is quote from Jake Fisher's article, word is Portland has even considered college coaches for the position. Sources say that there are question marks, too, about the Blazers' front office going forward after assistant general managers Sergey Oliva and Mike Schmitz were each suspended for 2 weeks without pay for making what the NBA deemed illegal contact with rookie big man Jan Hansen 2 years ago before he was draft eligible.
Yes. So, look, I think when you're have a new boss that's deciding who stays, who goes, I don't think it's great that you got dinged, whether that was self-reporting or not, or if it was, Dundon was like, hey, we're throwing these guys under the bus. Who knows? I just don't think that's, one, it's not that big of a deal. Whatever. It was like $100K in 2 weeks, but I don't necessarily think it's great unless Dundon is more of the you ain't cheating, you ain't trying sort of guy.
Well,
I don't know.
It's bad timing.
It doesn't seem great.
I mean, it'd be one thing if they were 55 and whatever,
Yeah.
but they're 40 and 40.
Well, and you did spend that to draft a guy that right now, and we'll see, it's young, but he is terrible and is not an NBA player in any shape or form. So I just don't think that's probably the impression you want to make. The Thiago Splitter thing, I would assume that he's not the guy. But again, these are all assumptions. The one thing that we have heard or that you read about is that Dundon is not a guy that pays a lot of money for coaches. It sounds like that is not an area where he is going to break the bank. So like the whole Mike Malone thing, like when he got hired by North Carolina, people were like, oh, the Blazers should have gotten Mike Malone. He got like $8.5 million to go coach North Carolina. It sounds like Tom Dundon under no circumstances is paying a coach $8.5 million.
So perhaps Tom Dundon is considering Hubert Davis.
Gottlieb? I heard Gottlieb.
He is available right now.
Gottlieb, wow.
Well, there are people that believe in spending a bunch of money because there is no salary cap on front office people, right? GM, staff, all that, coaches. Yeah. And there's others that don't. And
well, I don't think I kind of am with him on the coach thing. Because you're not going to get an elite coach with a resume until you get elite players.
Yes.
Like Mike Malone was never coming here, whether you could pay him $8 million. Well, maybe $8 million, but I doubt it. Because those guys know they need stars to win.
Yeah.
And so I wonder if that's not actually a decent strategy until you're able to accumulate a hell of a roster, and then you pounce on a coach if you think that there's one out there.
And it's the idea of you're going bargain shopping. You're trying to find the next Eric Spoelstra before
Brad Stevens?
Yeah, Brad Stevens. You're trying to find that guy when he costs $1.5 million or $2 million, as opposed to going out and getting, a bloated guy. And let's be honest, a lot of times, to your point, unless you're hiring Phil Jackson to come take over, the Lakers. How many times have those big name salary coaches worked out? How did Doc Rivers work out going to Milwaukee? And I know he wasn't necessarily a big name, but the Detroit Pistons, for some reason, gave Monty Williams. Remember, they gave him
He's come off a finals appearance. And
they gave him more money than God. They gave him just this absurd amount of money to come coach a crappy team, and they fired him a year later. Like, because that team sucked. Monty Williams wasn't going to come in there and all of a sudden sprinkle some fairy dust on that thing. So I think everything I've read and you hear about Dundon is he is more of a practical guy. And he's not going to pay a premium price for something when you're not going to get premium results. So I think when you talk about, the next coach, if it's not Thiago Splitter, I don't think it's going to be someone either that you've heard of, or it's going to be someone that is that's maybe a guy that's on the rise as far as an assistant, or you mentioned kind of a Brad Stevens type.
Well, so he hired Rod Brindamore as the Carolina Hurricanes coach. In the hockey community, what would be that for an NBA?
Rod Brindamore was...
Because he was a good player.
He's a Hall of Fame player. Yes. Like, that was a whole other animal. That'd be like... But he as a coach, it looked like he was with the Hurricanes in their development program. Then they hired him as that coach. So it would be a younger guy looking for a shot. Yeah, I'm trying to think
rather than bringing in some old.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if you had like a Blazer, I don't know, an ex-Blazer that's bumming around. I guess maybe it'd be kind of like it'd be a Chauncey Billups, honestly.
Right.
It'd be Chauncey.
James Posey's on the Blazers staff right now.
Something like that.
I mean, obviously Bryn Moore's better than Posey, but a guy like that
Well, that's what I said, because Brendan Moore's a Hall of Famer and won a championship.
Chauncey is honestly the right
Chauncey
answer.
is actually a really good
Hey,
cop.
do you think they could get him?
Can he just Zoom call coach?
Zoom coach from prison?
Yeah, like someone just holds up like an iPad and watches.
By the way, you've been reading about that at all?
No.
He may not be going anywhere.
Really?
Well, I mean, he's not going to coach the Blazers again, but yeah, that case,
Oh,
the
really?
feds aren't looking so great.
Really?
Not yet, but it's early.
Huh.
It's just, yeah. There's a reason why he's fighting that. But he won't coach the Blazers again.
No.
So,
I kind of want him back. Why not?
well, he's better than Splitter, isn't he?
100%. Splitter.
Chauncey's not coming.
I had some hopes for Splitter going into the year. He stinks as a head coach.
Maybe. What about Damian Lillard, player coach?
There you go. Roll him out there. When's the last time we had a player coach?
I actually don't think you can player coach anymore.
He can't do that.
I don't think so. Honestly, I'd rather have Pooh-Jetter. He's on the staff.
Someone say get Sheed up in here.
Oh God,
Damon.
Damon.
getting
He
all
just got
technical.
fired by Georgia Tech.
I listened to the Up and Smoke podcast that Sheed, Bonzi, and Dame were on. Damon, not Dame. Lillard was not on there. That was going around. I'll tell you what. You want to talk about a big fat nothing? I was really disappointed. Like,
What were they? Was this specifically about?
I heard some clips. I was not impressed.
Was it about the Jailblazers thing?
Yeah. So they got the documentary coming up, and so the Up and Smoke is Matt Barnes and
Steven Jackson.
but it was just Matt Barnes. Steven Jackson was not on there, and they had it was Steven Jackson, and they had Sheed, and they had Bonzi and Damon, and shockingly enough, they did nothing wrong. It was all racism, and
I saw the one where they were all mad that they called the Jailblazers and how racist that was.
Yeah, they were great guys. Yeah, I don't know.
Boy.
It was nothing.
It was white people being racist. That's the way to be racist by calling them the Jailblazers. Yeah. And they never mentioned all the good things they did around the community.
Yeah, apparently Sheed had a coat drive,
Right.
and not one time did anyone talk about the coat drive that they did. And then,
But they talked about, dog fighting. How dare
and
they?
Bonzi was broken by the fan. I don't know. It was a lot of
Exactly what you expected.
It was a lot of we were great and we were treated very unfairly, and had we not been treated like that, then we all would have been great.
I mean, there's some element of truth to what they're saying.
Hey, don't cover up when Zach Randolph had to go hide out at Dale Davis's house. Let's not talk about that.
My God, like that was the. Can you name another era in any sports franchise history that was that bad for a long period of time?
Zebo waited like 2 weeks to get his revenge on Ruben Patterson.
The only thing
Ruben went Hulk on everybody.
The only thing I'll say is I do think that, and they didn't do a good job of splitting it, but the early Jailblazers and the later Jailblazers worse than the early ones.
Yeah, so I guess they are saying they're not. So they should not. That's a good point. I had never thought of that actually. So you got to separate Miles.
Yeah.
Quintel.
Yes.
Zach,
Ruben.
Those guys are the later ones.
Yes.
They weren't Rashid.
No.
Bonzi. But the Jailblazer era is all of it to us.
Yes.
So.
But their big thing was, all we did was be rowdy and smoke weed, and so F you. Like, that was their whole thing is, I don't know. And I get it. Looking through the lens now, none of that stuff seems that bad, obviously, but even so, the idea that you guys were uber talented and you couldn't get out of your own way, and yet you won't take any blame for that, I don't know. It left me...
Yeah.
It left me with two big shoulders going, and now it kind of has deadened my desire to listen to or watch the Jailblazers one that comes out, I think next Tuesday, Wednesday?
Next week, yeah.
Oh, is it?
So,
It's the 14th.
14th, okay.
Tuesday. I wanted, there were some fun stories in there, but like, it was the idea, like Damon said that like when he first got to Portland and they were flying on the plane, he was all excited because there was like a wet bar and everyone was kind of loose on the plane. And I was like, that right there, like you're trying to build a championship team and you're excited because you can get your ass drunk and high on the airplane. And then you were proud that when you got to practice, it was like a source of pride. No one was wearing a uniform. Sheed was in sweat. Someone else wasn't doing this. And that it was like this, no rules, we do whatever we want sort of thing. And I'm like, you didn't win anything. Like, I find it interesting that you're kind of pointing that as why that group was so awesome. Why that you guys were undisciplined and you drank and you smoke a lot of weed and you didn't win jack S. And yet somehow you're holding that up as like this, we're awesome and we should have been embraced.
Well, the whole technical thing with Sheed, fans hold that up like it's an honorable thing.
Yeah.
Like that is the dumbest. That cost the Blazers so much.
It just none of that seemed to make any sense to me
well,
at
in
all.
defense of them, they are the best team the Blazers have had since
77.
Drexler Porter.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Those guys,
But I'm guessing but that I guess
They were
that's-
really good.
But I
They
guess
were
that's my
awesome.
point is that if you had just
One.
buckled down,
Tightened it up a little
tightened
bit.
it up a little bit, and not tried to have been like, you can be the bad boy Pistons, but if you're the bad boy Pistons, you better win some effing titles. And when you go out there and you do this loose kind of style thing, and then you make enemies with everyone in town, and then like there was some Damon went into some conspiracy theories about how is he being set up by the police, and it just seriously, like he talked about how the police were basically breaking into his house and trying to frame him, and I'm like, dude, really? Like that's where we're going. None of it just it for me. And granted,
What?
I'm a 50-year-old white guy, so what the hell do I know? That's probably not who that team was meant to embrace. But I just none of that left me with anything other than a continued bad taste. I already had a bad taste in my mouth for the Jailblazers, and none of that did anything to change that or to really see a lot of their points other than, yes, I do think that being young and black in this town is still to this day probably hard and was harder back then. But to take almost no accountability and almost embrace the fact that you guys were jackasses, like, hey, we didn't have any weed in the car. Yeah, you smoked it all. Maybe can you not smoke weed while driving, following the team? Is that hard to wait till you get home to get high? Like, are you that much of an idiot? Like, you can't get high. Like, you wait till after practice, wait till, it's no accountability.
It also will put a better light on them nationally, not from people in the Northwest and in Oregon and Portland. Like, we know all the stories, but nationally, people are going to be like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Like, they did get a bad rap.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So anyway, if you want to, like, it's
I'll watch
Up
it.
and Smoke podcast. And
I'm not going to listen to that, but
and
I'll
then
watch the
Jailblazers.
documentary. That'll be on Tuesday night.
I just think you got to me, I got a real good glimpse of what that documentary is going to be, because it sounds like Bonzi's the one that got the documentary made, and he's the reason why they went on. Bonzi is the one pushing all this.
No.
All right. Coming up next, good little announcement on the Fan.
From the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
This update brought to you by Mountaintop Metal Roofing. No maintenance, energy efficient, fire resistant, and a lifetime warranty. Do it once, do it right. Visit mountaintopmetalroofing.com. First on the Fan, the Masters round 1 about to end up here. Just a couple golfers left out on the course, but Sam Burns and Rory McIlroy, the defending champion, they are going to be the leaders after round 1 at 5 under par. We've got a group of golfers: Kurt Kitayama, Jason Day, Patrick Reed, all 3 under. Shane Lowry, Xander Schauffele, Justin Rose, Scotty Scheffler in at 2 under. Tommy Fleetwood, Gary Woodland among the golfers at 1 under. Then Keegan Bradley, Max Homa among golfers. Hideki Matsuyama among golfers at even par. Could be a good one heading into the weekend. 76ers center Joel Embiid, he's going to undergo emergency surgery in Houston today after being diagnosed with appendicitis. It is unclear when Embiid will be able to return to the court or if he will return to the court. Bucks say Giannis Antetokounmpo will not play the rest of the season. Giannis has been hurt, but he was hoping to play alongside his brothers Thanasis and Alex, but that will not be happening. Trailblazers, they lose to the Spurs last night, but good news, the Clippers lost to the Thunder, setting up a Friday game from the Moda Center between the Blazers and Clippers as the biggest game of the season so far. Winner of that one will have the inside track for the 8th seed in the Western Conference. For more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt and missing work? Insurance companies acting like jerks? Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
All right, running shockingly behind here.
Oh, God. Is this the 4 o'clock break?
Yeah. Jailblazers, Masters,
Lord.
Pete, like we
didn't-
can't catch a break.
Dude,
It's not my fault, it's racism.
I looked down right there and was like, whoa.
Somebody please look out for the privileged old white guys.
It's ridiculous.
All right?
This country's
Our
going,
world is closing in,
This
and
country's going to hell.
I'm tired of it.
Come on, dude.
Finally, the rich white man has the upper hand.
So, I wanted to tell you something. There was a good little announcement on the station this morning.
There was.
Yeah, did you guys hear it?
Good. I don't know.
At least I hope it happened. I was told that it happened, and nobody's told me otherwise, so I'm going to go with it.
So you didn't hear it.
I heard it on Happy Hour.
You did hear it? Okay,
Yes.
good. So it's out there. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fan Golf Classic is back! 2026. Foursomes are on sale right now. You can get them right now.
Are we doing 2 rounds? Are we down to 1?
No, 2 rounds. AM and PM, Tuesday, June 23rd.
The PM round sells out very, very quickly, so get on it.
Most people like the PM round. They work in the morning and then they come out and have a day.
Yeah.
It's Toyota presents the Fan Golf Classic. Will be again out at Langdon Farms. Foursomes available. You can go to our website, 1051thefan.com. The infamous Angels Envy Bourbon Par 3 6th hole is back, where the 6th hole is always going to be there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they cut it out for
It
this
did not
event.
pick up and move. It decided to take the NIL budget at Langdon was not able to keep the 6th hole. The 6th hole will now be moving on to Charbonneau.
But the 6th hole is where we all hang out. All the
Yeah.
fan hosts will be there when you roll through. Hopefully, we'll all be there. I mean, we come in and out, but
For the most part, everyone.
we try to get there for most of the groups. Sponsors: Vulcan Design and Construction, Henderson and Daughter Windows and Doors, Battery Exchange, Maestro Dobel Tequila, Philbrook Law, 1-800-DIVORCE, Roto-Rooter, and Window Nation. Tuesday, June 23rd. Get your foursomes, and they do go pretty fast.
Yeah.
You guys better be careful.
Yeah. So unless you want to play in the morning, which some people do, because if you play in the morning, you can hang out with us all day. That does happen as well.
Vaughn, you coming out?
I have not been told anything.
I think
so
Vaughn has to stick back here and hit buttons.
I can maybe come out in the morning, I guess.
I'd like to see Vaughn's golf swing.
Not great. It's lefty.
Yeah,
I'm a lefty.
Nice.
What?
You and me both.
I only have irons. I don't have woods. but they're custom irons, custom fitted for me.
Okay, that's good because you're tall.
Yeah.
You need that.
Look, I kind of want to see this now.
I swing hard.
Why don't you
As I told it on Happy Hour with Joe, the last 2 times I went to the range, I broke golf clubs. Not on purpose, but I swung and the heads came off like they flew off because I swing so hard and I hit it in the wrong spot.
That's
and then the
probably-
golf heads literally just start rolling out onto the range there.
So much for a custom build.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah, I
not.
had to go get it fixed. Got that one fixed. Then the other one was a wood that I did, so now I have no woods.
No, you say custom fit. Did you just like go in the backyard and like cut?
Yeah, I cut it down myself,
you got the old Billy Baru.
and I am not known for building things. So.
You should 3D print a driver.
Dude, I need
like
one.
Bryson.
I got a nice putter as well.
His is a 5-iron, but you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty terrible, and so I like to just say I play real sports and not golf.
Yeah. Yeah, golf's not really a sport. It's more of a
Sporting activity.
it's like an activity. It's a skill.
Hobby.
Yeah, a hobby for most people, but I mean there are professionals who do it for a living. Would it be called what would it be called? Like
It's
An event.
It's a sport.
Competition.
Now,
It is a sport.
Professional golf is certainly a sport.
It is. It's a sport. It's just my excuse because I suck really bad at it.
Yeah, but you can tell everyone that you're really awesome and that you play all the time.
Yeah.
And then you can go out and then
Just an off day. It's an off day.
off day. Yeah.
This isn't my course.
Oh yeah. You know what?
Get me on my course and watch out.
You know, the sun's in my eyes and my shoulder bothered me. Otherwise, I'd be spot
Oh yeah,
on.
I took a punch to the shoulder last night. Can't swing.
Yeah, golf is a sport. That gets a bum rap because I'll tell you this: walking 4 holes, walking 4 days in a row. Yeah, 4 holes.
Walking 4 holes is hard too, man.
Well, dude, you get someone out there, even if you're in halfway decent shape, and you go out and you play 4 straight days of 18 holes, I promise you, by that 3rd day, you are going to be feeling it. Your back, your shoulders. The days of just being some fat piece of crap and rolling out there, like those days are gone.
No, these dudes are buff, man.
Yeah.
They're real athletes.
I mean, there's balance and tempo. Like I get it. There's no defense. No one's trying to hit you. But the idea that golf isn't a sport,
The swing is
reject
explosive.
that.
I like to go off explosiveness, and they are explosive when they swing that club.
a lot of
Especially
repetitive
Rob.
motion injuries. Those guys hit so many balls.
Absolutely.
You know, it's not that easy on your body.
No.
But it is a great debate. Like, oh, basketball guys, but golf's not a sport. It's a skill.
Well,
So whatever.
they're
Call
stupid.
it whatever you like.
As a basketball guy, I don't represent basketball guys.
everyone always has their sport. Like, who's the best athlete? What's the toughest? What's this? What's that? Dude, if someone paid you to do something athletic, guess what? You were really good and you were an athlete. Like NASCAR. I don't know if you think NASCAR is a sport because it's a machine's doing it. Yeah, you get behind the wheel of one of those and then for 6 hours drive and try to keep that thing straight on a 45-degree bank. And like those guys lose like 20 pounds of water from the sweat. Yeah, go see how that is and then tell me if those guys aren't athletes. It's just that we all get into our stupid, male ego where what I do is a sport and what you do isn't because you're lame. It's just, that's the male ego. The unchecked aggression.
Is drinking a sport, do you think? Because I'm pretty good at that.
I'm not certain that. Well, I mean, competitive. Maybe beer pong.
I mean, it's not easy.
Yeah. Well,
No, it isn't. It's not easy.
I guess if you were playing drinking games and you were, beer pong, take some hand-eye coordination.
There you go.
You ever that guy that plays better after he's had 2 or 3? That's a skill.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
I used to play pool. We'd have the pool table in college at the bars.
Sure.
And you go put your quarters under the felt.
Yeah.
You next in line. There was always a sweet spot of drinks where it's like, dude, you would fool someone because you'd get in right at that sweet spot where you're just drunk enough but not housed.
Yeah.
And you just make everything.
Yeah.
And then everybody thinks you're really good at it, but you're not really. You're
in the zone.
You're in the drinking zone. And then 2 games later, you can't make a thing.
Yeah. But I'd say that, darts, pool, all that. Dude, get your fat ass out there and give that a whirl, and then you can complain about it.
Golf.
Those things are all
Well,
really
I will say,
challenging.
when I golf, I refuse to ride in a cart.
Yes.
So I like to walk. You got to walk. Walk the course.
Yeah.
I prefer to
Maybe
ride
there's
in
a
a
drink
cart.
in hand. You prefer what now?
I prefer to go to kart.
The whole point is
well, a lot of
getting
people do.
Yeah.
But
You got to get out and enjoy the enjoy the course.
it's rhythmic. Golf
There
is
you go.
rhythmic, and
Yeah.
walking helps with the rhythm.
I also think I'm not in my golf prime yet. I'm still a little too young to play golf. My kids are 11 and 7. Like,
Well,
I'm
you're-
doing stuff on the weekends.
Right.
When
But
I
he's
hit
busy.
50,
Yeah.
that's when that's my
Yeah.
golf prime.
I hear
Stop
you.
breaking golf clubs
you
with
know
your
what?
super hard aggressive swing.
Can I say something at
Steroids.
the age of 50? I will say I'm at that age that you're talking about, and of course I've always played golf. I love golf, but I have a lot of friends who said exactly what you said, and they don't pick up a club when their kids are out of the house and they're 50 or 55. They're not golfing.
That's my excuse.
You know, it sounds nice, but they're like,
I know I'm not playing
why would I do that?
Everyone has to find a hobby or a leisure activity or whatever. And, some people it's golf, other people, maybe you'll just be a pickup hoops guy. Maybe you'll be pickleball.
I'll go out. I'll show you my swing. My aggressive swing.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see
I think the fans want to see you out at the
Yeah.
fan golf
I'm
class.
lefty, so it's cool. I'm like Phil.
You can borrow Rob's club, just don't break it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I think all of a sudden Rob's like, yeah, I'm not bringing
I
mine.
don't think
Can I borrow your club? I don't have a wood. I don't have a driver.
we'll see.
I don't think you need to hit driver on the
I'll bring some old stuff.
115.
The wooden clubs.
You have yourself an old ping, do you?
I don't.
Maybe a nice old Spalding.
Sasquatch.
Yeah, there you
The
go.
old Sasquatch driver. King. All right, everybody. Fan Golf Classic. Foursomes available now. 1051thefan.com. We'll be right back on The Fan. All right, we'll update you on everything that went on at Augusta coming up. We have In the News coming up. You know, Keith Wilson was a big topic of our In the News yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
He's back. I've got more on him today.
You can't quit.
No.
You can't quit.
It's really something.
Yeah.
And so we'll get to that coming up next.
Who's he asking for money now?
Funny you should say that.
Outside the county. Let's go state this time. Hey, Idaho.
I want him at like the Idaho front steps with like the can.
Yeah, the coins in it.
Yeah, the stream. Although I don't see the streetmen doing the cans anymore. They just hold the signs now.
Yeah, it's funny. Yesterday we talked about him asking for $10 million, I think, from Washington and Clackamas counties combined. Or Washington and Clackamas.
Yeah,
is that what it was?
Yes, it was Washington and Clackamas.
Yeah.
It was like four from one and
for homelessness.
Yeah.
Today you're going to hear him talk about why it's great to give $400 million to the Blazers for the Moda Center reno. And, $400 million.
Put our arms around.
You can't. I mean, what if they only gave the Blazers $390 million, and then you siphon
because
off?
we still need money for the bridge. I mean,
But then there's another story. Yeah, right. But then there's another story I'm going to tell you where City Council's crying about not knowing what to do with the $100 million that they just found.
That was 56.
What is happening?
I raised to $100 million. Yeah, we just found an extra 44.
I love our government. It's awesome.
God. Anyway, that's all later. Well, actually, it's not. It's next on In the News. The DOJ has opened a probe into the NFL.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm reading?
That is what you're reading.
Why am I reading this? And forgive me for not caring about anything the DOJ is looking into because I think they're inept. How about that? I mean, is this like some sort of grandstanding or legit?
No, I think it's the idea of
they're looking into their TV contracts.
Looking into the TV contracts and you know, because the whole antitrust thing and so I think it's like how difficult and expensive it is for fans because of all the separate deals that the league has negotiated. So I think the idea is they're asking, did the NFL break antitrust by basically screwing you over where if you want to watch your team, you have to have Amazon and then you have to have Netflix and you have to have this and you have to have that.
Yeah.
Did they engage in unfair practices?
Okay.
So I mean,
it is a lot.
It is a lot.
We've talked about that.
But I don't know what that...
But isn't it just like, aren't these the things that they do to just get your eye off of the other bad crap that they do? They like make you feel good about this. Like, oh yeah, they're looking into that. Yeah, love the government. And then they do 10 terrible things that you would hate, but they don't make headlines. Isn't that how it works?
I would assume so.
This is how I assume it works.
All I know is we got a lot of things going on right now in the country, and the idea that the NFL's antitrust exemption,
well, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
this is how they do it. Look over here.
Look over here.
Look over here.
Pay no attention to what else is going on.
Woo! America, yeah!
Yeah.
All right. Well, I officially don't care about that story. Let's get to.
Nor do I think that the NFL is
gonna. Yeah, there's nothing's gonna happen.
Really, you think the NFL is gonna give away their product for free? Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, dude, I pay all that stuff. I got to see all the NFL.
How could you not? Yeah.
Yeah, I love the NFL. They could charge me double and I'd pay it.
Don't give them ideas.
Oh yeah, sorry. If the NFL's listening, I would not pay.
They are listening. They always do. They text it all the time.
But I would certainly pay that. All right, In the News is next. Here's Steven.
Now, from the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, we are officially done with round one at the Masters, and we got some good names up at the top. Sam Burns, he is 5 under. He is tied with defending champion Rory McIlroy. He was also in at 5 under par. Kurt Kitayama, Jason Day, Patrick Reed, all 3 under. Shane Lowry, Xander Schauffele, Justin Rose, Scotty Scheffler in at 2. Then we got some other guys. Tommy Fleetwood, 1 under. Gary Woodland, 1 under. Max Homa, he's even par. Hideki Matsuyama, he is even par. Sergio Garcia, Adam Scott, also in at even par. Some big names as we head into Friday and then hopefully into the weekend. 76ers center Joel Embiid, he is going to undergo emergency surgery in Houston on Thursday today after being diagnosed with appendicitis. It is unclear if and when Joel Embiid will be able to return to the court. The Bucks say Giannis Antetokounmpo will not play this season. Giannis had said he was hoping to play alongside his brothers Thanasis and Alex this year, who are all on the Bucks, but apparently will not happen. Trailblazers lose to the Spurs, but the Clippers lost to the Thunder last night, setting up Friday matchup at the Moda Center between the two. Winner of that one will have the real inside track of the 8th seed in the Western Conference. And the Big Ten Conference, they raked money in the NCAA tournament. They amassed nearly $70 million from distributions that will be paid from team appearances and performances. The next conference was the SEC at $56.2 million. For more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt, missing work, insurance companies acting like jerks. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at WarrenAllen.com.
All right, welcome back. It is April 9, 2026. It is time now for In the News. I'm your Newsman. Hello, thank you. Please be seated. It is brought to you by the Advocates, injury attorneys at advocateslaw.com. Today!
I always like how you hit a .com.
Yeah.
It's like hitting the post like you're an FM DJ.
Today is National Pimento Cheese Day. And, my wife is so sweet. She was out picking up sandwiches today.
Yeah.
And she got me a pimento cheese sandwich.
Really?
From Zupan's.
Simply because of the Masters?
Yeah. I was like, wow, that's really thoughtful.
I couldn't tell you the last time I had a pimento cheese sandwich, but
I ate it.
It can be delightful.
It was good. And she said, is it as good as they had at the Masters? And I said, no.
I feel this way about grilled cheese, though, and the same thing with pimento cheese. I need...
you need more?
I need more.
Yeah, it's like... Pimento cheese is kind of like a spread.
Exactly. So if you give me pimento cheese, one, it needs to be grilled. I'm not eating any of this cold BS. And then you throw like some smoked turkey or something in there. Maybe a nice piece of Black Forest ham. Maybe something with some mesquite. You do that with the pimento cheese, now we're on board. But you just give me 2 slices of white bread with some pimento cheese, I got no time for that.
I mean, there's just better ways to do the grilled cheese.
That's all I'm saying. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because we do, at the Vaughn household, we have grilled cheese Monday because the kids love it, but we do it on... We do it on the old little the griddle.
Yeah.
We do it on the griddle. Put some butter on it. Really get the it on the outside. So and we have nice bread with it.
There you go.
So we really go all out for it.
Maybe a nice Texas toast.
Yes.
Well, that makes me wonder. So, if grilled cheese Mondays in the Vaughn house, what's Tuesday?
Nothing.
It's so you only have one food item.
Yes.
That comes across weekly.
Yeah.
And it's grilled cheese.
Usually there's like a taco day, or like a birria day. We
what?
Coach Vaughn birria.
Oh.
Coach Vaughn makes great birria. And we'll usually do that like once a week, and then grilled cheese once a week.
We don't have a...
You don't have a day for...
No.
I don't either. I always just have different cravings at different times.
I feel like we should, but we...
What would you have? Chinese?
Yeah, I don't know. White people taco. White people taco night. I don't know. Like, maybe
like,
Chinese?
Like, we do the street tacos or birria, like chicken tacos, stuff like that. Like, it's not just the white people tacos. It's actually good tacos. But for us, grilled cheese is so easy because she's coaching. We get home and it's just like, hey, let's throw it on the griddle and let's get it up for the kids.
The closest thing I have to that is if the BTJ, because she goes out, she's a wild child. If she goes out on a Friday and I go home, that's Chinese night.
Yeah, because you're not cooking.
I'm not. Well, hell no. And so the dog knows it too, and I think he gets excited too. So we sit down. I got my little chair. The dog sits beside me, and we eat our local Chinese fare, and I sit and watch TV. That's the closest thing I have to it. Friday night Chinese, but that's only if she's out and I'm home.
We had a stretch where it was like Pizza Fridays.
Yeah,
a lot of people do that one, but we don't do that anymore. Too expensive.
I love it.
We're poor.
It is also...
I said man meat Mondays.
That's what it is in my house.
Man meat Mondays, baby.
That's a given.
Yeah.
That was in the wedding vows.
It is also National Gin and Tonic Day.
Don't do a lot of gin and tonics.
Nor do I. All right, Keith Wilson is back with more. Our fearless
Money, please.
leader.
Except this time he's giving out money.
So he had to go out. Well, he has to sell people on why it's good to give a bunch of money to the Blazers.
Yes.
Or for the Moda Center.
Yes.
What do you call it? Renovation. So he made his pitch yesterday to fork over more than $400 million of the city's tax monies to renovate and maintain the Moda Center over the next 2 decades. Now, that's ironic, or I don't know if ironic is the right word. That's funny to us here, because just yesterday, he had the balls to ask Washington and Clackamas County for $10 million because he said homelessness is a regional problem.
That's right. Much like my driveway is a regional problem with this show, and yet I've yet to see either one of you sons of bitches contribute to my driveway yet.
But
Not
today,
happy about it.
You didn't see my Venmo? I thought I said.
By the way, Masters Pete, now that you're in here, that driveway becomes part of your problem too.
But today he's saying, $400 million. It's fine.
We have to give.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're great.
So the money would come from 4 funding sources. He says that includes business taxes, climate taxes, Prosper Portland funding, and money from the city's Spectator Venue Fund. So I just want to ask a quick question. I mean, call me crazy.
Ask away.
Don't know how all this stuff really works, obviously.
Yeah.
But why can't you Is there not 10 million for homelessness in any of those four?
Hey, no.
So 400 million. We're just scraping together 400 million.
It's actually, when it's all said and done, it's going to be 600 million.
Well, but the city's portion is 400 million. And yet we are asking other counties for 10 million for a problem that isn't even theirs.
How about this? What if we put the homeless to work renovating the Moda Center? Huh?
I love it.
What if we get the streetmen involved in this project? Can we not get the streetmen to work a jackhammer, or I don't know, work one of the new Panda Expresses going in like Dr. Jack's?
His quote is, "We need to renovate either way, so let's do it in a way that benefits all of us. I'm committed to striking the best deal for Portland, recognizing that the Moda is one of our economic crown jewels for Portland. Just one major sports event can activate up to 7,000 hotel rooms. That impact is massive. That's nearly every single hotel room in Portland."
Yes. Now, to be fair, like he did, and I think he makes a good point. One, the city owns it. I would just like to point that out. Like it is our building.
Theirs,
They bought it for $1. So
do you think they actually paid the dollar?
I hope so. Like a Venmo to Jodes. Like, here's $1. Jody has that $1 like on the wall somewhere framed, like her first buck, Scrooge McDuck style. So it is ours, and this is where I have long railed against cities giving hundreds of millions of dollars to billionaires. I just think it's the dumbest thing in the world. But I do think that Dundon has you by the balls. He is not going to pay to renovate that building. And if someone doesn't, he will leave. I firmly believe that. I don't think that's a threat. I don't think that's idle. I think that's real. And for a city that needs wins so desperately, having that team leave and having that building sit there and rot, that's damn near a death sentence. You can't let it happen. So
no, he's right.
Unfortunately, again, you get creative with hopefully taxing again the people that are using that, the people that are going there, the people that are parking there, people that are visiting and hotel. You find creative ways to do it. But yes, we are going to have to pony up for that.
Of course. I just don't understand how you can't find creative ways to come up with like a millimeter of that for one of our biggest problems that we have the biggest problem that we have in the city.
I know.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yes, when it comes to this, we magically have money, but everything else
because
we
think it's important. But with homelessness, which we think is the most important, we're like, hey, you guys got any money or?
No.
Otherwise, we can't pay for anything. It's just weird.
Let's point out the stupid bridge that we're intending to start this year is now up to over $17 billion.
I can't wait for that.
That didn't take very long to get higher.
No, it's just going to keep. It ain't going to be 17 by the time it's done. Start shaving effing money off that. Is anyone going to notice $100 million's gone from a $17 billion?
You're telling me we couldn't get it done for $16 billion?
I think we should ask Seattle for some money for that.
I like where we're going with this.
I mean, people can't get to Seattle without it.
That's true. I can't get over to Portland. Don't worry, they're going to toll me once that's done. They're going to toll the hell out of that. No Toll Tina is about to become Toll Tina.
Tensions were rising inside Portland City Hall as council members remained divided over how to allocate millions of dollars in unspent housing funds.
So
here's another one.
Here's the tens of millions that we didn't know we had, but we found in the couch cushions.
Okay, I'm going to ask another crazy question.
Yeah.
Why is this money not going towards the $10 million that Keith Wilson just asked the other counties for? Yeah. Is that a stupid question?
Yeah. That's different.
Does anybody know anything?
I need $10 million on top of this. Look, just shut up and keep paying money. Money, please.
I do.
Money, please.
Just forked 5 different checks. And I literally wrote checks.
I'll be happy it's not 6.
The other day. The debate centers on how to distribute a growing pool of unused housing money. Late last year, Portland's Housing Bureau reported $35 million in unallocated funds. By February, that number had surged to more than $100 million.
We just found $100 million. I love it. It's the best.
You miss living here, Pete?
You can't make the stuff up.
He said no. On Wednesday, council continued to debate how to spend the $56 million, and apparently they're fighting now.
Ah, yes.
So,
don't worry, we need $10 million.
They'll probably spend it on like some, I don't know, protecting some bird.
I think it has to go towards.
What building's going down next?
I think it has to go towards some sort of homeless thing. We ought to go to tents and tarps and I don't know.
Yeah, but if you protect the birds,
there you go.
Then the homeless will have joy.
That is true. We do need joy. The streetmen need joy.
I don't know, man. All right. All right.
Someone said, "What would money for housing have to do with the homeless?" Come on, Rob.
Yeah, silly me. Coming up
It
next,
does feel like those things are
It's
loosely
just so
tied.
weird.
Loosely.
it's like when they need it, they can find it in any of the bureaus or any of the funds.
Sure.
But when they can't get, like, I don't know, then other times they're like, nope, don't have it. Sorry, can't.
Nothing I can
Nope,
do.
just can't do
Whoops.
it. However, I need 100,000 for a vacation, so whoop.
Well, we got to go to
Siphon that up.
committees.
Yeah.
The ways and means of a committee. Duh.
Portland's famous elk statue is back. Where was it? Next on The Fan. All right. Welcome back. This is In the News. April 9, 2026. Now for some pause news, brah.
Some pause.
Positive.
Oh.
That's what the kids say.
I see.
Or maybe I should have said, now for some dope news, brah.
Chill. What's up, chat?
That other news was Cheeks.
That was Cheeks.
It was Cheeks.
Yeah, it was.
After 6 years, Portland's iconic Thompson Elk statue has returned
Yeah.
to downtown Portland. The people rejoice.
It only cost us $2.2 million to renovate it.
Yes. I wonder where they got that money.
Money, please. Now, look, I like the elk statue. Don't get me wrong.
Big restoration project.
Pretty cool. Well, we had to take it down because the homeless were messing with it.
Yeah.
So
they were riding it.
they were riding it, and people, it was a whole thing. But $2.5 million?
2.2. That's a lot.
Well, I'm guessing 2.2, and then to take it and move it back, I'm guessing that thing was $2.5 million to renovate.
Well,
give me $200,000, and you know what? I'll go down there and I'll sandblast that son of a bitch.
isn't this why contractors and businesses love government
It
contracts?
has to be.
Because they take these deals. It's like, yeah, we'll do that for you.
Yes.
The total bill is going to be $2.2 million.
Yeah.
And it will look great.
Yeah.
And then they polish it for like $90 and then send it back to them.
That thing went away for 6 years to the tune of 2.2.
It's been 6 years.
6 years. It got removed in 2020. Remember all the protests
yeah.
were like riding it and like it was getting broken and like the base on it was all messed up. I remember when they took it down and people were pissed. And don't get me wrong, I like the elk statue. It's cool to see it. But 6 years and $2.2 million? What are we doing? All of a sudden that $17 billion bridge is starting to come. I'm like, all right, now that makes sense.
It's kind of a good deal. $17 billion?
Maybe Washington County paid for it.
Well, like they went I saw that the stone that they got for it, I think they got it from like Maine. Like they sent out for like stone and quartz from.
Well, yeah.
Like
Everybody knows Maine's the best.
What do
place.
we
It's like elephant bones, I think.
do we not have
They had Jody Allen on it.
do we not have stone here? Can we not find a nice quartz countertop here? $2.2 million. Yeah, it was in Vermont. And then it was fabricated in Ohio. What?
Only the best.
Hey, more importantly, guys, fresh coat, protective wax.
That's right. There's the 0.2 of the 2.2 million.
Without a what? 2.2 million. And we got the Sunday, right? Sunday's the big reveal. Gonna do
Yeah, they're gonna do a big public party
yeah.
on Sunday.
They're gonna cut the ribbon. I wonder, like, so when they do the ribbon cutting and they're gonna have some big scissors, how much do the scissors cost? Let's play the fun game.
Yeah, the giant scissors.
I'm guessing those scissors are $50,000. 2.2 million.
No way.
When I saw that, I just started laughing. 2.2 million. But hey, 10 million for the homeless. Pay up, Washington County, you freeloading sons of bitches.
All right, but the statue is back.
Yeah. It's a cool
That-
statue.
Yeah, it's a nice elk.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. Don't get
Got
me
that
wrong.
out there.
Yeah, it's nice.
Go look at it.
I mean, I would say like one of the third or fourth most iconic thing in our city. The elk.
Behind.
Well, the stag sign would be number
Yeah,
one,
that's probably one.
right? And then who's
Powell's.
Powell's. And we got the big golden. The lady? What is the? We got the other big statue. What is that?
Yeah, I'm guessing that's not top 5 because none of us know what
don't
you're
know.
talking about.
No, you do. Once you see it, you'll be like, oh yeah. Oh God, we got a break.
Just wait here till you Google it.
Yeah, the Portlandia statue, the big sculpture, the lady bent over and she's holding the
Oh.
trident.
What's happening there?
Oh, for God's sakes, this.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Oh, look at you.
I'll give the elk statue nod over that.
Okay. I'm saying.
That's how I feel.
The big. I don't even know what the trident statue is, but it's a lady being bent
That's
over.
how
She's got
I
like a
feel.
toga on. She's got a big trident.
All right. That is in the news April 9, 2026, brought to you by the Advocates, injury attorneys at advocateslaw.com. Headlines coming up next. Let's get you caught up on what happened at Augusta National on The Fan.
Now, from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, Masters Day 1 is officially over. The leaderboard looking pretty nice. Sam Burns leading the way, along with defending champion Rory McIlroy. Both those two men in at 5 under par. Kurt Kitayama, Jason Day, Patrick Reed, they're all in at 3 under. They're tied for third. Shane Lowry, Xander Schauffele, Justin Rose, Scotty Scheffler, 2 under. They're tied for 6th. Then we got Tommy Fleetwood, Gary Woodland, among others, at -1. Keegan Bradley, Hideki Matsuyama, Adam Scott, Sergio Garcia, Jordan Spieth among the names at even par. 76ers center Joel Embiid, he's going to undergo emergency surgery in Houston today after being diagnosed with appendicitis. It is unclear whether Embiid will be able to return to the court this season or not. Bucks say Giannis Antetokounmpo will not play the rest of the year. He was hoping to play with his brothers, Thanasis and Alex, but that is not happening. Trailblazers, they lost to the Spurs last night, even though the Spurs were without Wembanyama. Clippers lost, though, as well, which sets up a Friday night showdown at the Moda Center between the Blazers and Clippers. Winner of that one has the inside track for the 8th seed in the Western Conference. In the Big Ten, they amassed nearly $70 million from NCAA distributions that will be paid for team appearances and performances in the 2026 men's and women's basketball tournaments. They ran the way with it. The next closest conference was the SEC at $56 million. For more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt, missing work, insurance companies acting like jerks. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
I think about it. Can we get the mountaintop metal roof guys to do the elk statue? I bet they'd bring it in for less than 2.2.
Guaranteed. All right, welcome back. Hope you're having a nice little Thursday. Your sportsman. My name is Isaac. Hello. Big Sook's right over there. Look at him.
They need to put a warning sign up on the Masters coverage before they show a close-up of Jack.
Boy, you ain't kidding.
Like, they need to, like a parental advisory, because I love Jack. He's one of my all-time favorites. I'm currently looking for, like, an old vintage Jack yellow Golden Bear sweater. Like, I love Jack, but my God.
He looks terrible.
They can't go from, like, Sam Burns and then, like, cut to Jack where the close-up. I think he's been hanging out with Tiger Woods.
Yeah, it's always hard.
It's alarming.
So what is he, 86?
He's 86.
So it's always hard because these guys, if you don't know, these old dudes hit the ceremonial first tee shot at the Masters every year. Yeah. And oftentimes with Jack, you see him throughout the year because he hosts his own golf tournament. There's all kinds of... But for some reason, I haven't seen Jack in a year. And boy, let me tell you, that year did not work out well for him.
No, it did not.
Big fat
He is huge, and he does not look healthy.
And he hasn't cut his hair, so he's got like this long, stringy hair, and he's sweaty. He looks like he's about ready to croak.
Yeah, he does.
He got up on the tee today, and he snap hooked one into the crowd, and you could just see the look on his face. He was like, "Oh boy!" Like he didn't want to be out there. It's rough. It's rough to see him.
It is.
How about that?
And we shouldn't make fun of him, but it is jarring. You're
Yes.
right. And it's Jack. It's like, you just don't want to see.
Yeah, I don't want to think of him
that
that way.
Like, yeah, and we saw that with Arnie. You know, we interviewed Arnie when he was that way.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He was that. He died.
Yeah.
He died not long after we
yeah.
interviewed him. And I don't mean like days or
No,
weeks,
we didn't
but
kill him.
I think I think he might have passed within a year and a half.
It's just alarming. You don't, like you said, you go away for a while and then you come back and for the last like month, all I've seen is like highlights of Jack. Because anytime you get the Masters, it's Jack. And then
Golden Bear.
And then all of a sudden it's like wham, right up there. And I need a warning. I just need someone to be like, look, everybody,
Strong.
Just
hold hands. We're going to get through this
Caution.
together. Caution. You might want to look away.
What do you think Tiger Woods is going to look like when he comes back from overseas? He'll be all fat.
I think he's in Switzerland now.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, I think he's in Switzerland.
Oh my God, I nailed it.
I think he went to the Swiss.
I told you he'd be skiing on the Swiss Alps. He ain't going to rehab. He's going to live the life of luxury.
One could say that is rehab. Skiing the slopes.
All right.
He's going to go Buffalo sober.
Yeah.
Did you see they're trying to get his entire
pill
pharmacy?
Yeah.
You think he really gets all his pills at the farm?
Does he get any from the pharmacy?
I mean, he probably does get some from the pharmacy, but I'm guessing
he gets some
Not
under
the good stuff.
He gets some under the bridge like the rest of us. He's probably got a guy.
I guarantee you he's got a guy.
Everyone's got a guy.
Come on, he's Tiger Woods.
I know.
He's got to keep this off the record.
Yeah, it could be rough. I remember when the one kid, the Oklahoma football player, died, and that kind of started everyone started poking around college pill use. I think he had 8 separate prescriptions for pain pills, and it was like, ugh.
Well, who was the pitcher? Wasn't Tyler Skaggs?
Tyler Skaggs.
He died, and they were pushing pills through that whole clubhouse, all the baseball.
Yeah. Well, I think now at least you have to keep track of it. When I played, they just gave it, and I'm not kidding.
Wait, what? Do I have to fill out a form with my drug dealer?
I think at least with team doctors, they have to have a paper trail of what they gave you.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they would just walk up and down the plane or the bus or the locker room, and they would just.
Well, it was a different time.
Yeah, there was a guy with a pill caddy, and you were like, yeah. And then he'd be like, how many do you want? And you'd be like, 4? And he'd be like, you want a couple extra for later? You're like, yes.
What's normal?
Here's 12.
What's normal times that by 2?
And then sometimes he would just kind of do they would just kind of turn the pill bottle, and it was like, oops. And you're like, thank you. And he just had a bunch of pills. And then you'd turn to your buddy next to you, and you're like, hey, you want some pills too? He's like, I don't hurt. You're like, shut up and take them.
So doctors I get, but drug dealers?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, at least there's repercussions because the Skaggs guy got busted. Matthew Perry's doctor just went to prison.
Yeah.
Or I guess the pill guy.
Yeah, I think Michael Jackson's dog too.
Yeah, he
went to prison.
Yeah, he went to prison.
So round 1 at Augusta, we have determined Jack is not looking great.
No.
But Rory McIlroy is. Mm-hmm. Here is your top 10. Okay, you want your top 10?
It's a great leaderboard, by the way. It was a really fun day out at Augusta.
So I'm going to go. I'm going to start with the guys who. These are all the players under par.
Yeah.
Happens to be the top 10. So 1 under, Haotong Lee, Nick Taylor, Tommy Fleetwood, Brian Campbell, Aaron Rye, Jacob Bridgman, and Gary Woodland.
And Tommy kind of went backwards. He was either at 3 or 4 under at one point, and then the wheels kind of came off a little bit.
2 under, T6, 4 bros, Scotty Scheffler, Xander Schauffele, Shane Lowry, and Justin Rose.
Yes,
and
sir.
Scotty started out hot. He was 3 under real quick.
Yeah, he came out of the gates red hot, and then
he eagled number 2.
Yeah, the fact like the back 9 today was playing a little bit tougher.
And then T3 guys are 3 under, Kurt Kitayama, Jason Day, and Patrick Reed.
Reed at one point had the outright lead at 5 under as well.
He had 2 eagles.
Yeah.
On the front 9. And then T1, 2 bros are 5 under, Sam Burns and Rory McIlroy.
Look, if you're the Masters, I know it's one day and so much can change, but that is a phenomenal leaderboard.
It is very good.
The fact that you have, just the fact that you have Rory and Scotty Scheffler sniffing around up there. The idea that you could get a Sunday with Rory and Scotty going head to head. And then again, there's some big names mixed in there, but just that's everything you could ask for.
I should also mention that names such as, and this is not all of them, but just sitting right there at even par, they're in the top 20.
Oh, yeah.
Justin Thomas, Jordan Spieth, Brooks Koepka, Adam Scott, Hideki Matsuyama.
Sergio's there as well. He's even.
So
Wyndham Clark, Oregon Duck.
Oh, yeah, Wendy is in there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just announced he's dating some Instagram hot. I don't know if you saw that.
That goes
You announced those things? Like a press release?
I think
he
you
actually did.
Oh, I thought you just go public with it.
She was his caddy, I think, at the par 3, and he got an ace, and so then everyone was like, hey, who's your caddy? He's like, some Instagram
I guess
hot.
if I was dating an Instagram hot, I would put out a press release like, hey.
I just want you guys to know.
Yeah.
I'll be holding a press conference later if you need any.
Right, if you have any questions. Go ahead and ask.
So I guess that is something. If you date someone hot enough, you put out a press release. That's smart play.
No, I always like to go to the bottom of the.
Well, it was a rough day for the doucher, by the way.
He was terrible.
The livers were not doing great.
No.
Well, Patrick Reed did well.
Okay.
But you know what's wild is DeChambeau and Rahm have been playing great golf.
Yeah.
Battling it out on the Live Tour. Both of them were absolute cheeks today.
Yep.
So John Rahm, who Steven and I picked to win the tournament,
Yep.
6 over.
A tradition like none other. My bet out in day one.
Then you got DeChambeau, who
He's at 4.
4 over.
4
okay.
over.
Yeah, and he pulled a Rop 3 out of the bunker.
Yeah, that's not good.
He left in the bunker twice.
Well, remember at one point too, going into 15, Freddie Couples was 2 under.
Yeah.
And that was fun because Boom Boom plays pretty well usually for a round or two, and you kind of get excited. And then, dude, he put up a 9.
Yeah, we were talking about it. Javier. Joe mentioned, hey, he's 2 under. I looked, he was 2 over. I'm like, I think he just did really bad on a hole.
He
Snowman.
went.
Oh no, 9.
Nine.
Then
It
he
was
went
a
even
quad.
lower, like the next hole.
He went quad double. That.
One of us.
You know what?
I've done that.
He is one of us.
Yeah.
Did you see he's playing a yellow ball again?
Yeah, I thought he always plays the yellow.
Well, he does now. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to point out that
He has a hard time seeing.
that's how we relate to Boom. Is there anything more relatable than the yellow golf ball out there from the old man? It's great.
Do you ever have it where if you're having a bad round and you've lost like 3 balls and like they're the nice balls, you're like, F this, and you go into your bag and you find the yellow or the pink, you're like, you know what? This. Like if I'm losing another one, it's gonna be this crappy
right.
yellow one. F, you just plop it down, you're like, I played out at Wildwood a couple weeks ago and it was just it was so wet, you kept plugging your ball, and you'd lose a ball like right off the fairway. And that's where everyone just started digging around in the bag and been like, nope, what do I got in here? The yellow pinnacle, cool. This one, plop.
Worst score of the day, 12 over. Aldrich Potgater.
No idea.
Nada gonna make the cover.
Yeah, not gonna make it. Anyone of note that was like double digits?
Double digits, no. There's only 3 guys that were 10 over or more. Davis,
VJ was +7.
Davis Riley. Who?
VJ Singh was 7 over.
Vij is still out there. Boy, he's slowing down.
Yeah, well,
He's limping around
how
out there.
old is he?
I don't know, but he seems pretty old. He's probably.
I like that you're like, I don't know.
Well, he just looked.
seems pretty old.
I haven't seen him in a while. And
He's 63.
He's another one where you watch him and you go, ooh,
Yeah.
he's slowing.
Well,
He's slowing.
it happens. It happens to the best of us.
The other thing that happened out there that you need to know about is that Xander Schauffele dropped a ball into a lady's merch bag.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
yeah.
So he had to take a drop
From the merch bag.
from the merch bag.
Yeah, the lady, and then he handed the lady the merch bag.
He's like, here you go.
Have you ever? I didn't know how that worked. I saw because I didn't see it live, but I saw like the replay of it. Like, what is the?
The rule is you just drop he will place it where it was in the bag, just like directly under where it was.
What if she foot wedged the merch? Like if he hits it into your merch bag, can you pick it up and then just be like,
and then move it.
move it a little bit?
Just walk off with it.
That would be interesting if he hit it in there and she picked it up and moved it to a better location.
Yeah. What do you
I'm guessing they move it back to where the ball stopped.
play it as it lies, bitch? Yeah, I've never seen anyone hit it into the merch bag, but it was kind of a fun little scene there.
Let's see. I got a couple other things here before we get to Dirty Diana audio.
I know where you're going with this.
Where am I going with this?
I know. She went back to Twitter today and it did not go well.
Bro,
what was she thinking?
needs to stop.
What was she thinking?
That might be her most popular tweet, though.
Boy, yeah.
Over 3 million views.
Yeah. And like 3,200 comments and 3,200 awful. She might just be done. Like this.
Well, that'll be coming up next. Did you hear them say no? Nobody had aced number 12 in Masters competition since 1988.
I did not hear that.
I couldn't believe that when I heard that. Number 12 is the
Yeah.
famous par 3 over the water.
Yeah.
Nobody has aced that, ace being a hole-in-one, since 1988 in the Masters.
That does seem a while. Yes.
So they were talking about it. One of the guys.
Did someone ace it today?
No.
Oh.
Well, no.
I was like,
One of the guys said it's probably just because you never really aim at the pin there.
too dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they said that Sepp Straka aced it in a practice round
Sure.
in 2023, but in the competition, it's been since like, I don't know who it was, like Larry Mize or something in 1988.
Well, I mean, they probably tuck that pin placement on the green that it's a sucker pin. Like you don't.
Well, it's a thin green.
Yeah,
It's
you
a hard
don't-
one.
yeah,
to-
you just
but
don't-
you would
you don't.
think, like, I mean, you got the best golfers in the world
But if
every year.
But if no one aims it,
I know, but the ball spins. The ball. And sometimes you miss where you're supposed to
Yeah.
hit the ball, and it goes right at the pin. I've done that. So I mean, you would think somebody would have gotten lucky.
well, that was the hole that a couple years ago, John Rahm skipping it across the water made a hole in one. Skipped it across the water, went all the way up, started making a weird turn, and came back down.
That's 16.
I thought that was 12.
No, 12 you couldn't. 12's the one. Like if you hit it in the water, it wouldn't go up on the
okay.
green. But 16's the one with the pond on the left. Anyway, we'll talk more about Rory a little bit later. Could he actually go back to back? But we've got to move on. We've got Dirty Diana audio coming up next.
And it makes me sad.
It's not going well for her right now.
It's going terribly. I have never seen it go worse for someone.
And everybody, male,
Dude.
female alike, everyone
and
is
listen,
coming out of the woodwork.
And I have to say this too. She's bringing it on herself.
Go away,
This
ma'am.
is not unfair. Stop talking.
We can't agree on anything, but we can all agree we're against Diana Rossetti on this
Hey,
one.
more importantly though, guys, we've gone to God.
That's right.
So that's the
It's an
important
important play.
That's the important part
That's
to
step
remember.
one, actually, of the rehabilitation process.
We found Jesus.
All right, we'll get to all of that coming up next on The Fan.
Everything falls into place like the flick of a
Okay,
switch.
now to Dirty
Well, my
Diana.
mama told me
Diana Rossini. She is the athletic New York Times sports reporter who has been caught in a compromising position with Patriots coach Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
Both are married. If you missed our show yesterday, we covered it, but they were spotted by spies at a ritzy Sedona, Arizona resort, holding hands, sitting by the pool, hot tub together.
And she did put out a tweet today just about the NFL referees.
Didn't go well.
4.3 million views on that tweet.
So she's trying to just get back to normal, and report
to
on.
almost 3,000 comments.
And every comment is about what you would expect.
I'm not going to read the comments.
It's not pretty. She's going to really struggle to get any sort of credibility back. This is like when Joy Taylor got caught and eventually it just led to Joy. I think she just does her own podcast now.
But she's just going with the strategy of people will forget. If I just continue to do what I do, we'll forget in a week.
Problem is that everyone's now digging through old audio clips, and female reporters are now basically dragging her. I saw several female reporters today come out and basically say, every young girl that's entering this business, you do not have to flirt with coaches. You do not have to have sex with players. You do not have to do this to get ahead. To those that do, shame on you. I mean, I hate to say this, but the Diana Rossini stuff, how do I say it?
Uh-oh.
I love these. It's just a bad secret. Like
It's a what?
It's a bad secret.
What do you mean?
Everyone knows.
That
Rumors
she's stupid Vrabel?
and not there's just rumors.
Oh.
Reporters that get friendly with coaches and players, people know. I mean, there's literally someone in this market.
You can't hide it.
You can't hide it. And so now what happens is, but it's awkward because no one in the media wants to call out a member of the media. And that's a really ugly thing to say. Oh, she got where she was because she sleeps with people. That's a crappy thing to say. And you better have some hard, concrete proof. So everyone just kind of sits on it and it's like these bad secrets. But it's the Joy Taylor thing. And now it's the Diana Rossini thing. That once that lid comes off, now everyone, the Sean McVay stuff is out there now, and people are starting to corroborate that because all these reports kind of exist in the Chauncey Billups thing was the same thing, right? All of a sudden you go back and you're like, oh my God, people were talking about this in 2015. So there's all these reports and people are like, yeah, man, like everyone knows. And you can deny this all you want. Your credibility is crap. And all it takes is one person to tip the hourglass over, and her credibility and career, the days of our lives, the hourglass, it's ticking on her.
Well, a lot of it's her own fault.
It's all her own fault.
Well, yeah, it
and
is.
Vrabel's.
I'm just saying,
everyone, you know.
I'm just saying the way she's handled it. Oh my God! And some of it's her fault for being so candid.
Yeah.
Previous to this.
Yes.
Because clips we played 2 yesterday of her just talking about how she has an average husband and she wouldn't post about him because he's just average or whatever.
Yep.
So shocking that she's, humping the Patriots coach. But now we have 2 more.
Oh, it's so bad.
That have come out. This is just her talking to different sports shows.
Yeah.
Of things that she has said. And if she isn't really trying to set back women's sports journalism by 1,000 years,
she's trying.
She's doing a great job. Yep. I mean, like, if that's what she's trying to do, because, okay, so here's one about, and I don't know what these shows are. Should I name the shows?
I know. I don't even
okay,
know
who cares what the show is? But she goes on a show here, and this is old, but this is Diana Rossini.
Diana, what's up? How are you?
What's up, guys? I told your producer that I want to be introduced now. I don't want to be insider. I don't want to be Scoop City podcast host. I just want to be MILF. Just straight up MILF. That's what I'm going for.
What the hell? that is such a...
I'm just trying. I am trying out here. It is hard in the streets, guys, to keep up. But
if you start calling yourself MILF, you are going to get a lot of followers.
I'm so not a MILF, but, look, I used to be like, I never want to be this. I'm leaning into it now. I'm like, all right, let's just do it. Forget it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what she was like.
I don't know.
Why would you say that?
There's so much stuff out there now of her.
But what does she mean by, like, she was trying, it's hard on these streets.
Yeah.
Now call me MILF?
Yeah.
What?
It's just.
Can you help explain it?
She's just trying she's trying to be the fun, crazy, the fun, crazy one.
Even the guys were like,
Yeah,
whoa.
that's uncomfortable.
Okay, here's one of her in Miami.
Yeah.
I did things in Miami I haven't even told my husband because it's just I had that much fun. It was well, not like that, but like I knew he would he would judge the kind of partying I was doing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what got into me. I just remember being down there acting like it was my last day on earth.
Yep. And now there's a million interviews of her flirting with coaches with her tease out. There's another one saying that.
Oh, where can I check that out?
Oh,
Yeah, what?
Twitter.
What side is that on?
Oh.
There's another one of her saying that the night before her wedding, she was interviewing Jimmy Garoppolo and basically starts alluding to how handsome he is. There's a Kevin O'Connell interview that gets really uncomfortable because Kevin and her clearly are vibe. It's just so now again, essentially, everyone is like coming out with their Rossini stories, and there's a million of them. And so it's the Joy Taylor thing. At some point, you are what you are, and everyone knew about it, but for whatever reason, no one talked about it because, again, it's uncomfortable, and now it's out there. She will probably, I don't think she recovers from this because not only will the guys make fun of her, but all the females now in her industry hate her. And once that, like, where is your ally? Outside of the coaches that want to sleep with you, you don't have an ally at this point. And every coach that had a relationship with you or was flirty with you is now running for the hills. Wait till someone asks Sean McVay about it. Because eventually that's coming. If someone has any balls, they're like, hey, Sean, you want to talk about that fight that happened between two reporters outside of the team hotel when you were a coach with the Redskins? Watch him squirm. Like, all of this stuff, she's just become toxic, and it's her own doing. So... And I don't feel any sort of sympathy for her at all, because now you're getting that, well, this is private business, and who are we to poke into someone's private life? No.
Well, no one's poking; they're just pulling clips. It's her words.
Yes,
it's not like they're.
It's her words and it's her action.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's, and I wonder if her husband, I wonder what her husband thinks, or like if he knew all of this and just didn't care because she was.
I don't know.
Gone all the time and making money.
Or didn't want to know. I don't know. But
I'm watching the Kevin O'Connell one, too.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
There's another one where she talks about how her and her husband are really distant, and they probably should just get divorced. Like that. Like, she's making it a joke, but that's her whole thing.
I don't even care that, you don't. You can't be an NFL insider while sleeping with the people that you cover. You just can't. You can't do it. And once you do and you get caught, it's done. You're finished. Joy, thanks for coming. Bye. You just, in this day and age, you don't get to recover from that.
I would like to add to what Steven said. I think it's Bush League to be out there talking about your spouse like that.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, I think, who does that?
Yeah. Well, apparently she does.
That says a lot about her character, is some of these clips.
Whether it's a joke or not, it's not even funny.
You don't joke about that.
No,
Dude,
it's not funny.
It's just not a thing.
No.
So... She is, boy.
She's something else.
I don't know if she even realizes it, but she should just go away for a while.
I think at this point, her and her representatives and everyone else realizes it and is like, crap. She's in some trouble. These are tough ones to. These are tough ones to come back. The axe may not. Again, I go back to the Joy Taylor thing. The axe may not fall immediately, but eventually, what happens is your contract runs out, and the company's like, you start getting less and less assignments. I mean, if you are a show, why at this point you can't have her on as an NFL insider? You just can't. You'll lose all credibility. Imagine if she came on our show right now. What are you just supposed to pretend that this isn't the biggest story going on right now in the NFL?
It's like the time we asked Seth Everett about the Jose Canseco story.
Yeah, he got all pissy.
And we were, but he wanted to talk about the World Series.
Yeah, we're like
when everyone was talking about the Jose Canseco story.
Yeah, it's kind of the biggest.
You're better than this. You have a responsibility to your audience to be more responsible than.
Because he was trying to carry water from Major League Baseball, and then it turned out that was like a couple months later, the MVP of the league got busted for steroids.
Yeah, he's like nobody's doing.
Oh God,
he's like move on. Nobody's doing steroids.
And then literally the MVP that year got caught.
Yeah, it was Braun.
Yeah. So good.
Idiot.
So,
All right. Well, enough about Diana Rossini, but I hope she stops talking so we can stop talking about her, because
I'd like to see how nervous her fingers were when she said that tweet. It was like, I wonder how this is going to go. About what you think.
Should she come out and address it, though?
I don't know what she does now.
Yeah.
Like, she kind of has to, I feel like, at this point. Like, that's your only coming back from this.
She's gonna
if you apologize and
address the Vrabel thing or all these other clips that are out there.
Yeah, the Vrabel thing and just everything. Be like, yeah, we were there.
Well, she's also got to protect Vrabel in a way.
Yeah.
You know, like
That's
she can't
true.
be. So I don't know. Did she? That is one pickle.
She's screwed.
She is screwed.
I promise you, there's other coaches and players and executives right now sweating bullets.
They're like, oh no,
being like, I hope it's not.
I fell for that one.
Yep.
Look, it was one night.
Please don't be me. Please don't be
before
me.
9/11.
Please don't be me. Please don't be me.
It was like 7 years ago. All right, that is enough about her. Can Rory go back to back? Next, here's Steven.
Now, from the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
This update brought to you by Mountaintop Metal Roofing. No maintenance, energy efficient, fire resistant, and a lifetime warranty. Do it once, do it right. Visit mountaintopmetalroofing.com. As Rob just said right there and teased, can Rory McIlroy do it again? We now find out, as him and Sam Burns, after day one, are tied for the lead at the Masters. Of course, Rory won it all last year. Kurt Kitayama, Jason Day, Patrick Reed, they're all tied for third. 3 under, Shane Lowry, Xander Schauffele, Justin Rose, Scotty Scheffler in at 2 under. Got Tommy Fleetwood, among others, at 1 under, and then even at even par, Hideki Matsuyama, Adam Scott, Sergio Garcia, Brooks Koepka, among a ton of other people at even par. 76ers center Joel Embiid, he's going to undergo emergency surgery today after being diagnosed with appendicitis. It is unclear if and when Joel Embiid will be able to return to the court this season. Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo saga continues as Giannis will not play the rest of the season. Giannis has come out and said he was hoping to play alongside his brothers, Thanasis and Alex, this season, but apparently the Bucks will not allow it. Trailblazers lost to the Spurs last night, even without Victor Wembanyama, but the Clippers lost as well, which sets up a Friday night showdown from the Moda Center between the Blazers and Clippers. Winner of that one has the inside track for the 8th seed in the Western Conference. For more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt, missing work, insurance companies acting like jerks. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
All right. Rory McIlroy 5 under today at Augusta. A buttery little 5 under.
Absolutely. He looked really good out there.
Yeah, he was dialed.
A bunch of guys came out hot and then kind of slowed down at the back, but
Not Rory.
Not Rory.
He was pretty good, man. And it's interesting. You wonder if he does this back to back. Like, this guy's already kind of an all timer.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the Grand Slam, which is winning each of the majors.
Yeah.
He said today, he goes, I've got probably 10 more runs at this thing.
Well, he's 36, and you figure with the way he plays and in shape, you're thinking like maybe 44, 45, right?
Well, he said 10 more. He
10?
goes, I feel like I have 10 more good runs at this thing. The thing about him that's interesting is while he went a long time in between all his major wins.
Decade, right?
Yeah. He's still pretty young. Like, he's 36, and he even said he's in this sweet spot of still kind of young, but also really experienced.
Yeah.
And he's also won each of those majors already. So he just is out there playing free and loose. He said that, he goes, I really thought my goal was to win the Masters and close off the Grand Slam.
Sure.
And that was in my head. That's what I was chasing. And then he said, but it's amazing how you get that and the goalpost moves and you're like, wait, that wasn't what I was chasing. Now I'm chasing, XYZ.
Sure.
So there was a little lull after the Masters where he just was coming down from the high. He didn't play great. But now he's back to chasing. I think this dude could go on a little bit of a major run here just because it's like the monkey's off his back.
Sure. I mean, I could see that. I mean, one of the broadcasters today was talking about if it really is a free and easy Rory, that should be considered a dangerous Rory. Because the one thing that always supposedly held him back was he had a little bit of a mind F.
Well, if he's going to do it again at the Masters, this one should be a lot easier than the first one because he knows he can do it.
Yes. Well, and
he showed that today.
And there has to be some, like I said, that pressure being released, that has to feel really good. But, we don't really, so he's at 5. You get to 6. I mean, 6 and 7 is beyond. I mean, you're in rarefied air. You're talking about what, 10 guys?
Where's Phil?
Phil's at 6, I believe, or does Phil have 7? Hold on, let me pull it
maybe
up.
he was at 7. But
searching. No, Phil's at 6.
6.
You know what?
Two more he passes Phil.
2 more he passes.
And remember the thing about Phil was Phil could never win one.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he rattles off 6.
Well,
so they can come in bunches.
And he got his last one really late.
Yeah, that one was late. But.
But if you get to 7, you are now in hallowed territory because then you're with Arnie, Sam Snead, Bobby Jones. And then Tom Watson at 8, Gary Player, Ben Hogan at 9. I mean, you're in some. That's a whole other category. I mean, Rory's already an all timer, but you put 2 or 3 more on the board. That's special stuff. Koepka's got 5 too. We don't talk about that. How old's Koepka?
Yeah, that's a good question.
So he's 35 too. So he's a year younger.
Yeah.
I guess I don't think of him as being around as long as Rory.
I don't know how many more he gets.
Yeah,
but Rory's different. Like
Koepka's got same thing. He got 5.
Right, but he's not in the class of Rory. I mean, he was hot. He was doing great it's like the Spieth thing. I mean, how many did Spieth hit? 3?
I think Spieth had 3, and they were. I think he had 3, and they were.
Yeah, he hasn't.
He was so young when he won his.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing is like
they come in bunches.
There was a stretch where you get hot and you get going, and then after that you're never able to really.
And a lot of it's about the putter. Like I was watching Spieth today. Spieth is striping it.
Yeah.
But he's not making putts. Like back when he was winning majors, he was making everything.
It was all within a 2-year period.
The same as Tiger too. It's like. When Tiger, but that's what's amazing about Tiger is Tiger made everything for like 12 years.
Yeah.
It's usually the Brooks Koepka run or the Spieth run, not like 15 years.
Yeah. That's funny here. I'm looking through guys that have won 3 or 4, and it's usually within a 2 or 3 year stretch.
Yep.
Yeah, like Padraig Harrington has 3. His came 2007 to 2008. Nick Price 92 to 94. A lot of these guys were a short window for the 3s, whereas obviously you get up into the 5s and 6s, then it's obviously more spread out. And Rory, I mean, 2011 was the first one, and 2025 to finally get the last one.
Yeah, but he went 2011, basically 2011 to 2014.
Pretty much.
And then nothing.
Yeah.
And now 2025. It should be interesting.
If
like
he goes on
again,
another run.
very experienced and still kind of young and freed up. If he's playing great, if he goes on another run here, he's top 5 all time.
Yep.
If he
Yep.
he needs probably what? 3 more?
3 more. You get to 8 and you're that's special territory, especially in the day and age where it's harder than ever to do it. And he takes good care of himself, right? He's in shape. As far as we know, he doesn't have any weird Tiger-esque, you never hear about drug problems, or he likes the ladies a little bit. He had that little thing going on for a bit with the marriage.
Yeah, he's a little flirty, isn't he?
A little flirty, but as far as we know.
But hey, so is Diana Rossini. So.
Maybe she can go cover golf next. She'd do well. But yeah, no, doesn't feel like there's any like major life crises happening. And then the other one that you can't predict is injuries, right? Like, can you stay healthy?
It's hard to believe Tiger won 15 of those baddies.
Yep. Well, I know Jack is the all-time king, but look, there's a difference between being the most accomplished. No one was a better golfer than Tiger. He was the best to ever do it. He just didn't have the longevity. The body fell apart. And, well, not only did the body fall apart, but he fell apart. And that's kind of his.
And really if you look at his majors, he won the Masters in 2019. Prior to that, it was 2008. Yeah. So his run was really, it was about a 10-year run. Yeah. Because 97, it was basically 97 to 2007.
He was something special. And it wasn't just at the majors either. I mean, all the records he owns with cuts, and it just, he might be the best single sport athlete of our generation.
You wonder if he could have kept it going, without the Navy SEAL stuff.
Yeah,
and
the body. Well,
the drugs.
Yeah, supposedly that's what killed him is he did all those stupid workouts and his body broke down and
the sex.
And then that led to all that other crap.
If he just was able to just golf and just be Tiger Woods golfer. Yep. You wonder how many he would have gotten if he'd still be out there. Well, he'd still be out there, but he probably wouldn't be winning at the stage. He's 50.
He's 50.
But
he'd have
Phil won at 53.
Tell you what, he'd have more than what he has. I think he would have caught Jack. I don't think that's much of a debate. But I mean, you could say that about so many different people. And that's the difference between, the truly all-time greats, and everyone else. There's plenty of people that had more athletic talent or the ability to do stuff that kind of either pissed it away or didn't maximize their potential. I mean, I can think if you go down the line of who's the best golfer, who's the best football player, who's the best basketball player, very rarely is the person that ends up being the GOAT, or let's say a top 3, very rarely is that the person that is the most naturally athletically talented, or you would say if you could build someone in a lab, it would be that person. It's
not Tom Brady.
No, it's not. And it's the idea that if you could actually...
LeBron, it kind of was.
LeBron might be the one. LeBron physically is...
Tiger kind of was too. I mean, seriously.
But he didn't. But he didn't. He wasn't able to finish it.
Yeah, he didn't. He made some mistakes.
Yes,
but he was. I mean, he was built in a lab. He did it all.
Yeah.
It wasn't any one thing. He was just. He was kind of the LeBron of golf.
Yeah. And then instead of being the greatest to ever do it, he fell short because of his own.
I mean, he was the chosen one. He was on Johnny Carson at the age of 4.
Yeah, 4. But he broke down, and most of that is his own doing. I mean, some of it the body, but even that started with his own doing. He was his own. The only thing stopping Tiger Woods from being the unquestioned greatest to ever do it is Tiger Woods.
It seems that, but yeah, it's like if he had Tom Brady and LeBron James, body care regime, that's what you want.
He would have lapped everybody,
but he just unfortunately didn't have it. Jace.
Yep.
Maybe Roy wins 15. Maybe he just rattles off 8, just like that.
Well, and think about that. As good as Rory is, he's nowhere near Tiger.
Not even close.
No. As good as Scotty,
he may not even get to half.
No. As good as Scotty Scheffler is, he's nowhere near Tiger. Tiger is just.
Scheffler's at 4.
4.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good.
That's how good Tiger Woods was. He was just different than everyone else. And then he just couldn't hang the longevity on it. I mean, I guess that would be Jordan's only thing, right? The difference between Michael and LeBron, if you're going to say LeBron is better than Michael, which I don't, was longevity. And because Michael, whatever you want him, you know, whether it was the gambling or the dad thing or the mental breakdown or whatever, he certainly didn't take care of himself towards the end the way LeBron did. That's the only thing separating. If you're going to say that Michael got surpassed, it's because Michael didn't do it as long. Go look at the end of Michael Jordan's career versus LeBron's and tell me which one of those guys put more effort into it. You know, that's the difference.
All right, there's a little hot golf talk for you. What do you think about that, Vaughn? Stick that in your basketball pipe.
That pressure being released, that has to feel really good. I bet.
You're such a perv.
You know, I'm watching the Mets. Go look at Dwight Gooden's rookie season. How good Dwight Gooden would have been if it wasn't for some nose candy.
Do you think Vaughn is a freak in the sheets?
No. I don't.
It's over!
Something tells me when something unusual gets suggested, he's like, eh. That pressure being released, that has to feel really good. I don't picture Stevie Brackets as doing. I think he's a 10-2.
Very vanilla.
Yeah, right down the middle.
Vanilla over there.
Maybe some French vanilla, but
or that's what he wants you to believe.
Bird masks. Coach. If anyone's doing anything weird, it's Coach Vaughn.
Wow.
Whoa.
I can see Coach Vaughn ragging a little bit.
She's a little role playing.
She's in charge of that. Yeah,
she breaks out on the basketball shorts.
Yeah, she breaks out the whistle. They start slapping the floor. One of those
run
things.
lines.
There you go.
It's like DTF St. Louis. She's the umpire.
Oh my God, that.
He hates it.
I can't get that out of my head.
Well, she's a hottie. What's that actress's name?
I don't know. She's been in a ton of stuff.
She's great.
You would know her when you see her.
If you haven't watched that
It's
show,
a good show.
It's on HBO, and she tries to make ends meet by going and umpiring baseball
And
games.
it kills her husband's libido.
And he can't. He looks at her in the. He can't get his mind around her in the big ump outfit with the.
Well, and she wears a comically large
the chest
protector.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, it's not. Do you think maybe we could do that?
You got to lean into that and have her wear the chest protector.
I don't think he wants to do it with an umpire.
You got to lean in.
All right. Cool stuff coming up on The Fan. Hey, foursomes are already available for the Fan Golf Classic presented by Toyota Langdon Farms, Tuesday, June 23rd. You can get them at 1051thefan.com. They announced that this morning on the morning show.
The afternoon round sells fast, gentlemen or ladies. No, we usually get a couple ladies that come out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Kinda. Who is the oh man,
old Hacksaw?
Hacksaw, yeah. She used to show. I haven't seen her in a couple of years.
No. She may have moved on to another golf tournament.
And yes, her name is Hacksaw.
We haven't seen the Hacksaw in a while.
And she bombs it.
Yeah.
She always wins women's long drive.
Yeah.
Mainly because there's only 2 women, but
I'd say each round, I bet you we get 3 to 4 ladies. Now, most of the time, that's being drug along by a husband. And by the way, if you're a husband, why are you dragging your wife to a golf tournament? Doesn't that defeat the purpose? But, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think a lot of guys want to play golf with their wife.
I refuse.
Yeah.
That's just not going to be a thing. Now, if your wife plays, that's
Right.
one thing.
That's
but,
different.
You know, you ever been on a course and you see the poor bastard in front of you and he's got his lady with him and he's just giving you that look like, I'm sorry? You know, you feel bad for him. It's like
well, sometimes it's good, though. I mean, it's because, like you said, like sometimes couples truly play.
Yes.
And they, you know.
Yeah.
It's great.
But for the most part, it's...
But then other times you can totally tell it's the woman who's just playing or like even just hanging around.
Yeah.
Just to be around her husband.
Yeah.
And that's not what he wants.
No. Sometimes my lady will, because we'll go out and I'll play a little twilight round at Fairway Village, and she'll just walk. You know, she just walks with me. It's just a nice walk in the woods. Holds my cigar for me. It's very chauvinistic of me.
My wife went out with me once.
Just one time. It's like, I'm done.
In Mexico. It was nice.
Yeah.
It was pretty.
She drive the cart or anything?
Yeah, she was just hanging around in
There
the
you
cart,
go.
drinking.
Yeah.
Reading.
A little margarita.
But even that was weird because it's like, well, why do you do that? Like, why did you hit it there? Like, I don't know.
I will say the questions can be.
What is that?
She gets mad when she asks questions, and then eventually I kind of, you're like, can we stop asking questions? And she gets a little huffy.
Although I'll give Nurse Nice credit. She asked just the other night. She was like, "What would you do if I really wanted to play golf?" And I'd be like, "I'd shut it down. Take up bowling."
You're just done? You would quit the...
No, I'm kidding.
If she came to you and was like, this is going to be my new hobby, I want you to teach me, this is going to be our thing.
Yeah, I would say I don't think that's a good idea. And I could cite examples as to why. I won't say those on the air. But she knew.
Yeah.
She knew. She was just testing me.
I think most ladies know that you need space.
She loves it when I golf.
Exactly. Worlds collide. It's the Seinfeld thing. You can't... Independent ROP and relationship ROP cannot exist in the same plane. It's very important, which is why the couple that claims that they do everything together, one of you secretly hates it. You have to say it because the other one is making you, but you don't want it.
I think there are some couples that do everything together.
They're called Mormons. And
they truly like it. I think that does exist, but it's not many. Yeah. I think key to a happy marriage is simply just doing your own thing most of the time.
Yes. I would say that me and Coach Vaughn do a lot together.
Yeah. Yeah, some people
she's by far my best friend. It's not even close.
Some people do. It's great. My wife's my best friend too, but Lord, my God, she drives me crazy.
Yeah.
And I drive her crazy.
See, me and Coach Vaughn very rarely fight. Like we get along on most everything.
I am skeptical. I don't know. Because I've never met Miss Vaughn. But I'm always skeptical of the couple that seems a little too compatible. I'm always like, what is your angle? It's always a little.
Maybe they truly found their partner.
Yeah.
They're one.
I'm just suspicious. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just always suspicious of it. I'm like, really?
Usually if I go golfing, she goes golfing with me. She's a
right?
good athlete. She's a college athlete.
I told you, it exists. It's rare, but it exists.
That is true. Rare.
It's out there.
And maybe they are the diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
Now she doesn't go to bed early, so
bitch.
Steven gets his alone time at night, which is great.
Which you love.
I do. And she needs her own
See,
time.
this is all we're saying.
Right.
Yeah. This is all we're saying.
Right, but
it's
if we
like
go do something, we want to go do it together, honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
But when the wife goes on vacation, let's say she leaves for a work trip or something, You're secretly happy.
I have to lie though and pretend
gotta
that it's
admit
the
it.
worst thing ever.
Well, of course.
It's a must-lie situation.
You never tell her that.
See, I'm not. Like, she's going to go down to California for
You're really
track
sad?
stuff. Yeah, I got to hang out with the
Well,
kids
because
and
he
take
has
care of them.
that means he has to do more work.
More work, yeah.
What if she took the kids? You'd be like, this is great.
I'd get bored. I would get bored.
I think Vaughn may indeed be the one. Yeah, maybe.
I truly do. I truly do enjoy her and love her and want to hang out with her all the time.
So one of two things will happen.
She might hate me, but I want to hang out with her.
Is she going to end up dead?
It's possible. See, there was one
I
of the
love
news.
her too much.
I don't remember if it was Oregon or Washington. There's another mysterious cruise ship accident that happened with a Northwest couple.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, husband can't find him. Oops, cruise ship
Can't find him?
Yeah, I think it's him.
Did you see the couple that went out
Shocking
on
development.
their own boat and she didn't come back? And now see, this is dumb. It's like you were the only two on the boat.
Yeah.
She doesn't come back. What do you think they're going to do, dude?
I think
today they arrested him.
See, it's her.
Like,
Don't
idiot.
go out on the boat. Tried warning you.
Well, you can go out on the boat, but if you're planning on killing her, you might need something better than two go out, one come back.
You need that corroborating story. You need the Christopher Walken.
You just got to be smarter. That's what
Exactly.
You gotta do.
Which is the cruise ship idea.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a lot of people.
I don't know, man.
A lot of
A lot of people.
Just saying.
A lot of
Been
cameras.
telling you for years.
A lot of people.
If you're in an unhappy marriage and the one says, let's take a cruise, don't do it. You're not coming back. You're going overboard. Hey, honey, why don't we take a walk on the 8th deck at 2 a.m? It'll be romantic. Oh, we're over. Don't do it.
This is how I think. My wife handed me coffee this morning.
She's going to poison you?
That's exactly what I thought.
Really?
I was like,
Seems a little
oh, this is nice. Thanks. And I said, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I just effing love you, man. Or something stupid.
You're handsome.
And yeah, you're so handsome. And I went, what are you up to? And then I took a sip and tasted it. I'm like, okay, it tastes all right.
See, I get the opposite. If I pay her a compliment, immediately says, what did you do? I'm like, what? I can't just pay you? She always thinks that, like, that.
Well,
yeah.
I think that's probably
there's a lot
fair
of-
of her, is it not?
She gets very. She can't take.
right.
She can't take.
Seems right.
She can't take a compliment at all. She's like, "How drunk are you going to get tonight?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it, baby.
She can take it. She's just not used to it from you.
Don't worry about it, sugar teas. We're going to be all right. Just want you to know you're the best, baby. See you later. I don't know when I'm home.
I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow morning. It's going to be a late night. Me and Masters P. Don't worry. It's good.
All right, coming up next, we're not the only show killing people off prematurely.
Well, that's good.
It has happened again on The Fan.
Now, from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, first round of the Masters from Augusta has officially wrapped up, and the leaderboard looking pretty spicy. Right now at the top, Sam Burns and defending champion Rory McIlroy. They are in at 5 under par. Kurt Kitayama, Jason Day, Patrick Reed all in at 3 under. Shane Lowry, Xander Schauffele, Justin Rose, Scotty Scheffler in at 2 under. Bunch of people in at 1 under and even par. Tommy Fleetwood, Gary Woodland, 1 under. Hideki Matsuyama, Adam Scott, Sergio Garcia, Brooks Koepka all at even par. Could be spicy going forward. 76ers center Joel Embiid. He had to have emergency surgery today after being diagnosed with appendicitis. It is unclear whether Embiid will return at all this season. University of Michigan, after winning the national title, has agreed with most outstanding player of the tournament, guard Elliot Cadeau. They have agreed on a deal for Cadeau to return back to Ann Arbor for his senior season. Trailblazers lost to the Spurs last night, but Clippers lost as well, setting up a Friday showdown from the Moda Center. Winner of that one will have the inside track for the 8th seed in the Western Conference. And maybe some good news for the Trailblazers as Shaedon Sharpe is officially listed as questionable with a fibula stress reaction. He has been out for quite a while. For more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt and missing work. Insurance companies acting like jerks. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
It's pumping. Ace, yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
What?
Fingers not from the bottom of the well, Buchanan, as Power Key has got great.
Okay, we apologize.
It's time for the club, baby, on 105.1 and 1080. The Fan.
What?
Ooh-wee.
What?
Oh, thank you.
All right, nice to have you along. I mean that.
Yes, we do.
No, I do.
We.
Oh.
The editorial we. I would feel bad if people were not listening or listening and hated us.
Would you feel bad if I didn't care that they were listening or not?
Yeah, you don't.
No, I do.
It feels good. The other day I was at Costco and I had 5 separate people on the Costco run. And then some old lady that was in line thought I was someone important. And I was like, no.
You are, sir.
I'm not.
It's always a weird concept to me, like, to speak into the microphone. I don't know if anyone's listening.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
There may be no one listening right
Literally
now.
zero
Except
people.
for Pete. He's
right.
over
Masters
there.
Pete.
Okay.
Although he's fallen asleep a couple times, so,
Yeah.
we're not certain.
That's the tequila.
It feels good, though. But it was funny. Like, it happened to be one of those, like, it was a big line at Costco. And it's just like a bunch of people in line loved the show. And then there was just this older lady who was fascinated. And I was trying to explain to her exactly, like, why. And she didn't seem to get it. I'm not certain if she was familiar with the concept of radio. She was more concerned about what kind of dog I had. I had a bunch of dog food in the cart. It quickly changed from who are you to what's your dog all about? You seem to have a lot of food.
What do you feed your dog?
Yeah.
Dog food.
Seemed like a sweet lady.
So we're not the only show that prematurely kills people off.
Well, that's good. And we do that from time to time.
We've done that a lot.
Yeah. I think Jim J. Bullock might have been the one that started that whole trend.
Yeah, CNN.
Is he dead yet?
No.
I don't know. Just wondering. He might be one of those that could slip underneath the radar. He could die and you wouldn't know.
That's true. So I am Googling.
See?
He is alive.
Okay.
Probably lives in Palm Springs.
71.
So
you did say the old and the gays love Palm Springs.
And he's old and gay.
Yes. Oh, yes. You know what? He looks great.
Does he?
Yeah.
You got a recent picture of Jim J. Bullock?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know how recent, but I Googled Jim J. Bullock today, and it looks great.
A little salt and pepper beard.
A little salt and pepper.
Yeah, he does look pretty good.
At 71? Again, I don't know how recent that is, but it
Look at him.
When he's had HIV for like 25 years, and now he's doing great.
He's probably a pretty fun hang.
I would think so. If I'm down in Palm Springs and you hear that Jim J's having a party next door, I'll go check that out. He's got those Sally Jesse Raphael glasses going on.
So,
teacup dog.
CNN had to issue an apology this morning.
Yeah, I saw this. This is good.
They, refresh. Hold one, please.
Sorry.
Well, they prematurely killed off Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
And that was really sad because we all love Michael J. Fox.
Yes.
And, of course, we know Michael J. Fox has Parkinson's. So it was very believable, seeing as how the last time we saw Michael J. Fox, his condition, obviously, he has progressed.
Yeah.
But, so, it's like, oh, man.
Yeah.
We just almost took it's like, you're like, I can believe that.
Yeah.
And so that's terrible. He's alive. Very much alive.
He did release a statement, though, and I thought his statement was awesome.
What did he say?
He put this out on social media. He said, how do you react when you turn on the TV and CNN is reporting your death? Do you A, switch to MSNBC or whatever they're calling it these days? B, pour scalding hot water on your lap. If it hurts, you're fine. Call your wife. Hopefully she's concerned but reassuring. D, relax. They do this once every year. E, ask yourself, WTF? I thought the world was ending, but apparently it's just me. I'm okay. Love, Mike. So put that on all his social media accounts.
CNN sparked a death scare by publishing a video titled Remembering the Life of Actor Michael J. Fox.
So, whoops.
They then issued an apology saying, the package was published in error. We have removed it from our platforms and sent our apologies to Michael J. Fox and his family.
You know what that means, though, is they have a package ready to go because they think he could die
Well,
at any
exactly.
moment.
And he's not, again, he has Parkinson's.
Yeah.
But he is not, it's not like he's on his deathbed. Sometimes that happens with celebrities.
Sure.
They're about to die, and then they get the premature TMZ, he died. He's not, and then the family's
remember Kenny Stabler was dead and then alive, then dead.
He's not dead, but he's about to, it's like, that's not
Semantics.
Michael J. Fox.
He's doing
this
great.
was out of the blue.
I just saw him on Shrinking.
Yeah, exactly. He was on there.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he's doing great,
Yeah.
but he's not dying.
Not dead.
Yeah.
But they want to have it ready because he is important enough to have something in the holster.
But I do like that someone just like, whoops.
We need to have that ready
Right.
just in case it does happen because we want to be the first to show it.
I wonder how many of those they have.
I'll bet you like Dick Van Dyke's got one, Clint Eastwood, they got those ready. They got those ready to go.
Anyone with a health scare?
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, 100%. 100%. If you got a drug problem or you're like 1,000 years old, you've got, or a chronic.
I'm just not into it, bro.
Chronic condition, a la Michael J. Fox. You've got to be ready to go at a moment's notice. You think someone at CNN got fired over that? There's some intern.
I don't know how that gets on there.
Again, if all that stuff is kind of already preloaded, it's just.
Well, it's not loaded though. It's
Well,
maybe you've done it, but how does it get on the air?
Maybe there's a group of files and like you're kind of dragging and pasting and you drag the wrong one. You're like, oops, sorry. Someone's trying to be funny. Someone's trying to, I don't know. Someone's trying to do bits.
Speaking of trying to kill your spouse, that's
us.
not what we were speaking of.
No.
But we were, the segment before last.
Yeah.
Did you see that doctor in Hawaii who shoved his wife off a cliff on a hike and then she didn't die?
Yeah, he like hit her with a rock.
And so he tried to bludgeon her with a rock.
Yeah.
And she didn't die.
No.
And she got away from him.
It's his fault for poor planning.
This guy's a doctor.
Well, he's a doctor though, but he's not a murderer. So apparently
he is bad at murder.
Yeah. Well, look, I've never committed murder, but I'm guessing the first one's probably the hardest, right?
If that is his first one.
Well,
maybe he's just really bad at it.
When's the last time you did something for the first time and you were great at it?
Well, how do you know that was his first time is what I'm saying.
Well, because he's so bad at it. He tried multiple times and didn't do it.
Maybe he just sucks at it. He's tried 15 times and he can't kill her.
Well, I don't think he's going to try again because he's going to go to prison.
This murder thing's hard.
Yeah, she won't die. She's like a cat.
I don't know. Is murder
hard?
I imagine the first one's got to be hard.
Like everyone thinks
is
that
it the mental hard or like physically hard?
Well,
like,
I think you don't want to get caught. You're probably going to lose your job. Your kids aren't going to like you, so you got to be careful of that. I think everyone believes that murder is going to be like easy, but very few people actually get away with it. And it's one thing if you're killing a rando, but if you got to kill like the mother of your kids or your wife and you don't get along, it's getting back on you. Well, very rarely do you get away with that.
I think the actual murder is probably not hard. It's the after part.
Yeah.
The aftercare is the hardest part.
What about the hard part of like, I don't know, having an actual soul and a heart and like, wow, I'm really murdering someone and I can't really do it because I don't really want to kill another human being?
If you're going to murder, you have that part missing from you.
Yeah. Or you've just, you've been pushed too far. Like she keeps bitching about your golf game and
you keep golfing without me. What the hell?
She won't stop spending money, and I know she
I guess
scratched.
a better killer.
She scratched your new BMW, and eventually you're just like,
Isaac, can I go golf with you? No, you're dead.
I am often amazed in all these husband murder plots. It's usually one, he found some new strange on the side, and he doesn't want to pay her any alimony. And I'm like, really? So you just decided to say, F it. I'm going to risk going to jail for the rest of my life, and I'm going to murder the mother of my kids, all because I don't want to get divorced. Is divorce that awful? Is the idea of paying someone money to sleep with someone else, apparently that's so enraging that men are like, oh, well, and then they don't think that the cops are going to find it? And I've seen enough of these shows, and the cop immediately walks in and is like, all right, where's the mistress? And he's like, what are you talking about? Her name's Tiffany.
Well, it's because we don't want to be wrong. People hate being wrong. So if you divorce, you're wrong.
Right. That's a good point.
It's just, it can't be that bad. I know you got to move into like an apartment or like sell your favorite car, but my God, it's better than murder in prison, is it not?
I can't admit that Martell Webster was going to be bad. I thought he'd still be good. I'll never admit it. I can't be wrong in marriage.
Apparently
Do you
not.
somehow in your head rationalize that he was pretty good?
He was in the wrong situation. That's what I'm saying. Like, so, when you're getting married,
so this
wrong
guy,
situation.
this doctor faces up to 20 years in prison. So it was like a 3-week trial. My wife's enamored by this trial.
Sure.
Dateline and the whole thing.
Yeah.
And he did not get convicted of murder.
Attempted. Right?
He got attempted manslaughter.
Manslaughter?
Yeah. They dropped it down.
Oh.
But he still faces up to 20 years.
Sure.
So he's sentenced next week. His name's Gerhard Koenig.
Tried doing the old let's go on a hike. Hey, at least she was smart to keep her head on a swivel. She knows. Be careful. That's why if we go hiking, I make sure the BTJ's in front of me. I don't put her behind me. You never know when I'm going to say something and she's going to fly into a rage. And next thing I know, I'm going tumbling down a cliff. I make sure I can see her at all times.
And then the one in the Bahamas, they were 59 years old.
Yeah.
Just an older couple. It's not that old, is it?
No, it's not.
Just a middle-aged couple.
Yeah, middle-aged couple.
And he has now been arrested because she didn't come back.
Oh, she didn't come back. Okay.
Yeah, she didn't come back. They arrested him because the daughter said, hey, my mom's not just going to fall overboard. Like, that's not a thing. She knows how to sit in a boat.
He's like,
it's not that hard, is it?
It's not that hard to sit in a boat and not fall in the water. So she's like, this is not right. And so they arrested him.
Yeah.
But I wonder if he,
stick to your guns, man.
Yes, exactly. As long as there's no video, how are you going to prove that?
I don't know.
Short of finding the body.
No, that's
I don't know where they were on the Bahamas, way out there.
Stick to your guns.
Yep, just look, man, she fell.
Scott Peterson tried that too. That didn't work.
Yeah.
Remember Scott Peterson
He played golf.
He played golf, and then he claimed that he went fishing on Christmas Eve. He's like, yeah, my 7-month pregnant wife on Christmas Eve, I decided to take a hour-long drive down to the marina and do a little fishing with some concrete. Scott, why did you bring these concrete bags? Oh, well, I like to fish with concrete anchors. Don't know. Why did you Google how to dismember a body? Well, I mean, who doesn't do that? That's my other favorite one, too. Every guy goes to incognito mode and then Google's like how to get rid of a body. He's like, well, it's in incognito mode. They can't possibly. Can't tell.
They can tell that?
Look, if there's one thing I'm convinced that men are the worst at, it's murder. It's just, anytime I watch one of these shows, I'm like, oh my God, how dumb can you be? Apparently this dumb.
Yeah, wasn't Scott a little bit, he was interesting because he was like perfect life guy.
Yeah.
Like real normal. Everybody
Pretty life,
liked him.
good job.
Yeah.
He had a boat.
Yeah.
You know?
Had some nice wrenches for his golf outings.
Yeah. I think the kid, he didn't want to have the kid.
Well, okay, but that's a
Yeah.
you know, sometimes it's hell. Steven didn't want his own kids.
Again, this
he
goes
didn't
back.
kill his wife.
Scott Peterson, instead of just getting divorced and paying alimony and child support, he decided to go with the murder. And now I think he's on death row. I think he's getting.
Is he still on death row?
Dude, you'll be on death row forever because that's in California. They don't kill anyone.
I just thought maybe he was just life in prison or something.
No, I think he got the. I got the death penalty.
Well,
but again, at least he didn't have to pay child support. Think this through, guys. For God's sakes. Yeah, and I think because he got double murder because they had the kid too.
very sad.
Yes, it's awful. And it turned out, he was having the affair, but I love the excuse. Oh, I just went fishing. It's Christmas Eve and you went fishing? When it was December and cold. Well,
fish were jumping.
Yes.
I couldn't. I had to.
I
didn't want to. I had to.
It was wide open out there, man.
Right.
Come on. No one else was fishing. It was prime time. What you talking about?
All right. What do we got next here? Hey, I've got some hot dishwasher talk.
Ooh. All right.
You guys want some hot dishwasher talk?
Of all the things that you were going to go with, I'll tell you what, I did not have dishwasher.
Here are the next two things on the list. And I know what you'll choose, so I'm not going to give you a choice.
Yeah.
Dishwasher do's and don'ts.
Okay. I can't. I
mean, that's hot.
Yeah,
I actually want to
scalding.
hear that,
yeah.
And the only reason I put that on there is because I saw it was like one of those dumb shows in the morning, like Today Show or something.
Yeah.
They actually had a guy on talking about this, and I jotted down notes because I'm like, whoa, because we all throw dishes in the dishwasher, right?
Yeah.
It's part of our male duties, is it not? Like
it
is in my house.
I'm not allowed to use.
He's a dishwasher expert.
Yes, and he had some stuff that was like, whoa, I didn't know that.
I'm not allowed to use the dishwasher. She doesn't like the way I load it.
Well, he basically said
That's true. I get you scolded for that too, but I still have to do it. She just fixes it.
But he said the same thing you just said.
Yeah.
Except he said that a lot of women don't know how to do it either.
Oh,
boom.
Boy, don't tell the BTJ that. If I try to load the dishwasher, she'll get mad, and I'll be like, I'm trying to help. She goes, why? I just have to fix what you did. So, no, I just put dishes in the sink now. By the way, Scott Peterson did get the death penalty, was overturned by the California Supreme Court.
Yeah, so he's lifer.
To a life sentence.
Yeah.
She says that apparently there was some, there were some problems with
Okay.
the jury or whatever.
And the second thing is what you should not do with your butthole.
Interesting.
So you probably want to talk dishwashers, yeah?
Yeah. I want to hear what not to do. I want to see if
I knew you'd choose that one.
I kind of want to know if my wife's, the missus, is doing, I know, slipped. I want to know if she's doing something wrong with the dishwasher.
Are you married?
I am not married. But at this point, it's like,
This is breaking news.
secret marriage. We're going to Hawaii this summer. We're going to go on some hikes. I want to know if she's doing something so that I can call her out. If I can call her out on loading the dishwasher wrong, oh my God. Dude, I want...
Yeah, you're going to love this.
Oh, this is right up my alley.
Because I do think we're all men and women making mistakes after watching this segment. So hot dishwasher talk is next on The Fan. All right, now to dishwasher talk.
Yeah.
So, in my house, since I don't cook, I'm the dishwasher king. And yes, just like in any other house, my wife does come behind me and change it.
Yeah.
You know, move things around. I think she does it. I feel like I'm pretty good at it, but I think she does it because she feels like she is better maximizing the space, but then she runs it before it's maximized.
Yeah, so it doesn't really...
So it doesn't matter.
I just have never understood it. Like, I've loaded dishwashers for years. I always did my own laundry. I never realized that I was doing laundry or dishes improperly, and I still, to this day, don't think I'm doing it wrong. She has a anal retentive way of doing it, and...
Well, yeah, it's the age-old thing of... If it's not done the way she wants it, it's wrong.
Yeah.
But
my dishes come out clean. Like,
that is not true.
Yeah.
It's just because let's say she's gone for a week.
Yes.
She comes home and she gets on me about something. Like, well, the way I did it was fine. It's just not the way you would do it.
Yeah.
You need to accept that I'm going to do it differently than you.
Boy, I once made the mistake.
And then I shoved her off a cliff.
Hit her with a rock. I once made the mistake because early on I got tired of hearing about it, that I dropped one of these. You realize I've lived on my own for a long time, and I raised 3 kids by myself, and we were just fine. No one died, and the house didn't burn down before you got here.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah. Now, I stand by that statement that is 100% true. Turns out, not a good thing to say. No.
Yeah, there's just no winning here.
There's not.
Which is why we just do it.
Yeah.
But here on this show, in this safe space, we can talk about it.
Exactly.
So I watched Today Show, or maybe it was CBS Mornings. They had a guy on who was a dishwasher expert, and he called out all people on not really knowing the do's and don'ts of loading the dishwasher.
Is this where we have to clean the dishes before we put them in the dishwasher?
Okay, that's the first thing on the list.
My brother-in-law is so anal about that. He's like, you have to clean it perfectly, and then you put it in the dishwasher.
A lot of people think that. That's the first question the host asked this guy.
Yeah.
Should you pre-rinse and scrape the food off of your dishes?
Yes.
He said, do not do that.
I'm honestly clipping this and going to send it to him.
Dude, wait till I get home with the BTJ.
There's a couple of reasons. He says it can cause it not to clean as well, because if you have a newer dishwasher, they have sensors in them that detect how to clean, and if there's nothing on it, then it's like, okay, well, that one's clean.
Really?
Yeah. So the more that's on it, the more it will hammer that bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see where we're going with this. My dishwasher, I don't know how new mine is, but mine has a little thing that it's like there's like a disposal in the bottom. So if there's food on there, it goes and then it gets filtered out. Good luck telling that to the BTJ. If there's a speck of food, I'm like, the dishwasher takes care of it. No, it does not.
Can I offer this in defense of anyone who thinks you have to scrape the dishes before you put them in?
Yeah.
It's probably because at some point in our lives,
yeah,
maybe college, after college, we had a terrible dishwasher that didn't work correctly.
Yeah.
And we put something in with like pizza crust or, whatever, some food on it.
Yeah.
And it didn't work properly.
You don't have to do it anymore.
That is not your fault.
No.
And that does not mean that you have to scrape your dishes every time. So he also said that detergent sticks better to dirtier surfaces.
Huh.
So they will actually get cleaner with
dirt,
with the food on it.
I will tell you right now that she is going to do her own research, Joe Rogan style, and she will reject this so-called expert and then probably kick me in the shin for bringing it up.
So I think
she will not accept this as fact. Won't happen.
On the next one, I think we all do this anyway, but the largest and dirtiest dishes go on the low rack because it will get more water pressure down there.
Okay.
And if you space your dishes out, see, this is another one. My wife comes in from behind me and will move everything together.
Yeah.
So small plates, big plates, bowls, it's all in its own little place.
Sure.
If you space it out, it will get cleaner.
Yeah, you don't want to pack tight, right?
Exactly. But she packs it tight.
Yes. Well, you have to maximize occupancy. Yes.
Never stack.
No, never stack. That's a no-brainer. And by the way, all I do is big dishes on the bottom, little dishes up top. Like that's all. I don't go by dirt.
Right.
Small bowls, cups at the top, plates, anything else goes down below, and then we have a little pull-out drawer up top that for like spatulas or
That's
I
right.
don't know, whatever that is.
But what he's saying, if it's really dirty, put it on the bottom, no matter what the size of it.
Even if it's small.
If it's really dirty, it will get cleaner on the bottom.
Well, first off, nothing really dirty goes in our dishwasher. And I'll tell you right now,
If I put a small plate on the bottom,
you're gonna get in
over.
trouble.
Yeah.
But if it's really, really dirty, you have an excuse there.
Good luck. Again, you tell BTJ that a small dirty glass goes in the bottom. See what happens. That ain't flying. No. It's like segregation. I'm telling you. And you know what? The small the plates, they're up top. They're at the front of the bus.
Now we have nice like wine glasses and such.
Yeah.
Some
those are hand washed.
Fragile stemware. Yeah, everybody thinks they're hand washed.
Yep.
Dishwasher guy said no. They are. You need to check the box that they came in to make sure they're dishwasher safe, but most of them now are, and he said they are fine on the upper rack as long as you read the manual or whatever comes with it.
Yeah.
And it says dishwasher safe. Fragile stemware, okay on the upper rack.
No. No. That might be the most laughable of all the things. And God forbid if one of them got broke in the dishwasher, I would be coming back in with another black guy, and it wouldn't be from jiu-jitsu.
Black guy?
Apparently they don't like the blacks. They're trying to give them back.
Smaller items, plastics, face down in the upper rack. We all knew that.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Plastics, because you know, they could melt.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else did he say? Forks and spoons go handles down.
Handles down.
Knives, handles up.
Oh, because, I'm assuming for the knives, you always go because you don't want to, you got to reach in.
I think that's a pretty simple one.
But the forks and everything, you go handle up?
No.
The forks, you go handles
down.
Why do you do that? I just go handles down for everything.
Yeah, I'm handles down on everything.
Yeah, I kind of do too. And I don't think it matters much. I think the only reason they're doing that is you just don't want to grab the knife by the blade. Like if you go handle down on the knife, you're going to be grabbing it out of there by the blade.
Yeah.
And they don't want that. It's like passing scissors with the...
Sure. Yeah.
You pass...
I just go everything down, right? Everything down. Sharp end goes down. Spoons, I don't care. Spoons
you go forks, spoon. Well, forks don't fit in there if they go down. If you go head down.
Why?
Because they don't fit in the... At least in ours, they don't fit in the little...
No, they fit.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't like the only like. I just put everything down. I'm with
handles down, or you're talking about the head down.
The head, the sharp point always goes down.
Down. Wow. See, ours won't fit with forks or spoons.
Oh.
We need a new dishwasher apparently.
No, we got a good one.
No, I said we.
Oh yeah. Because I remodeled my kitchen. I don't know, maybe 6 years ago ish, and we got all new appliances. So I got good stuff. And I've never paid any attention. I'm with naturally. It's easier to grab everything from the handle, so everything goes where I can just reach in and grab the handle.
So you don't have the little slots that you put each individual.
No, we have like a removable.
So those have slots on the top of them. Like some people don't close it.
Oh,
so
no.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, mine's a free for all open.
Yeah,
it's
you
an orgy.
You just throw it all in there.
Yeah.
Head down.
Yeah.
If you close the top of those have individual slots to put each utensil in. And if you do that, you can't put a knife or a spoon head down.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because my wife, she needs that closed.
Nah, dude. When it comes to my utensils, it's an orgy. Everyone's in there just getting together, doing whatever. We don't go one-on-one.
He says, run hot water in your sink before starting your dishwasher.
What does that do?
Because it means the water will be instantly hot during your cycle.
Okay.
So it will get them clean. It will get them more clean.
Oh.
It doesn't have to filter through the colder water to get to the hot water.
Yes, okay. I guess.
He is also saying hand clean your filter every 6 months.
Hand clean your filter.
And I didn't even know it had a damn filter. So
yeah,
I'm gonna have to get on that one.
I do know that because like before she came around, I did leave food in there, and you would have to go in there sometimes and scrape out the gunk. Because the little stuff gets chopped up. There's like a disposal in the bottom, but some of the bigger stuff, yeah, you got to get in there. It's like a lint trap. You got to get in there and scrub it out a little bit.
And then, of course, never put anything, you guys probably know this as veterans of the dishwasher wars, never put anything wood into the dishwasher.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a cutting board?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You're supposed to wash those by
Or like
hand.
a wooden spoon?
Yeah,
anything wood.
I do the wooden utensils.
Yeah, we do that.
You're not supposed to.
Oh, yeah.
The serrated knives.
Yeah. No, I do that
like
too.
for meat, or cast iron or non-stick pans.
I know that. I knew that.
So those you have to wash by.
Yeah, that I knew.
I'm not that dumb.
Dude. Yeah.
So I think the big takeaway here from dishwasher do's and don'ts guy is that you don't need to pre-rinse and scrape your plates.
My mind is blown. I cut that and I sent it to my brother-in-law.
Great.
Because I know he's going to want to know this and he's going to yell at me.
Mine, it doesn't matter. My gal has.
She's not having it.
No, she doesn't care. She
doesn't want your facts.
No, she is set in her ways, and once those ways have been determined, it's not going to committee. It is not. It is not going to the ways and means of a committee.
It goes to the ways and means of a committee.
I could bring to her definitive proof that what she's doing is wrong. One, she will get mad at me for looking it up, trying to prove her wrong. She'll say, "Why do you have to be right?" And then she'll get double mad that I'm presenting it to her. And then she'll say, "It doesn't matter. This is the way I want it. Shut up." And then I'll be in trouble for like an hour.
Yeah, how dare you even bring this to my attention?
Yeah.
Well, and as you know, it's not. It's not a battle you're going to fight. You're not going to die on that hill. So you'll be like, okay, whatever, babe.
And she has the ultimate trump card: is you don't do the dishes anyway, so shut up. And I don't have. What am I going to respond to that? It's true.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
But I load the dishwasher in our house, and I'm going to start doing it right. And let's see if I get called out on it. And then I'll go, bam, watch this YouTube video.
I have a buddy of mine who's not allowed to wash his hands. Oh, and you're not allowed to wash your hands in the kitchen sink.
Why?
That's where dishes go. Not dirty hands.
I wash my hands there all the time.
Nope. Not at their house. I got caught washing my hands once. And
Did they have a sit down with you?
Well, so I'm washing my hands in the kitchen sink, and I was using a little bit of the, I used to do like a little dab of like the palm olive.
Yeah.
And
the dish soap?
Yeah, the dish soap.
Yeah, I hate that.
Well, they didn't have hand soap.
Yeah, see, because they don't want you washing your hands there.
So I did a little dab of the one, and I started washing, and she looks right at me, dead in my eye, and goes, "The bathroom's right there." And I didn't realize.
I love this.
I didn't realize what was going on. And so like an idiot, I said, "Well, I don't have to go to the bathroom. I just had to wash my hands." And she looked at me like, really? She thought I was giving her sass. And I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Are you serious?"
You blew right through her stop sign.
It didn't last. And then my buddy was like, "Oh man, you washed your hands?" I was like, "Yeah." "No, it's a no-no. You don't wash your hands."
Nice knowing you.
I tried getting an explanation, and basically, you know what I was told? Shut up. Shut up.
Oh,
that's where dishes go, not dirty hands.
All right, we got a break. We'll follow up on this or something else coming up next. Here is Steven with Sports Center.
Now, from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, Masters round 1 is over. The leaderboard looking pretty nice. Sam Burns and defending champion Rory McIlroy leading the way, 5 under par. Kurt Kitayama, Jason Day, Patrick Reed, 3 under. Shane Lowry, Xander Schauffele, Justin Rose, Scotty Scheffler all in at 2 under par. 76er center Joel Embiid, he's going to undergo emergency surgery in Houston today after being diagnosed with appendicitis. It's unclear when Embiid will return or if he will return to the court at any time this season. Most outstanding player of the NCAA tournament, Elliot Cadeau. Him and Michigan have agreed to a deal to bring him back to Ann Arbor for his senior season. Trailblazers lost to the Spurs, but the Clippers lost to the Thunder, setting up a showdown on Friday. Winner of that game has the real inside track on the 8th seed. And for the Trailblazers, guard Shaedon Sharpe has been listed as questionable for the game, so we will see if he plays in that one. In the Big Ten Conference, they amassed nearly $70 million from the NCAA distributions that'll be paid for their team appearances in the men's and women's basketball tournaments this March. The next closest was the SEC with $56 million. For more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt, missing work, insurance companies acting like jerks. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
your friend's wife who won't let you wash your hands in her kitchen sink?
No, and that's not like a ha-ha. Like it is a steadfast rule.
I mean, I guess I get it if... I don't get that one. I mean, I will say this. If my wife is in the kitchen cooking,
sure,
and let's say she's like straining pasta in the sink,
I get it.
Then I'm not going to wash my hands over the pasta.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
But
no, this is just an empty
If
sink.
I just come in from walking the dog,
yep,
and I wash my hands in the kitchen sink and there's nothing happening in the kitchen sink for another 4 hours,
yep,
what is wrong with that?
Nope.
I don't
Again,
understand that.
She will look right at you and be like, there's the bathroom.
But what's the reasoning?
I don't know.
Is there one, or is it just...
yeah, it's her kitchen, and you're not going to wash your damn hands.
Well, the kitchen is for food. Like, you eat there. It's, I guess, less sanitary.
But I'm washing my hands.
But wait,
it's clean.
I'm just trying to come up with
I
agree.
I didn't get it either, and I thought they were doing bits, and then my buddy was like, dude, don't.
But if she's cooking, you're telling me when she's cooking, she's washing her hands only in the bathroom? She's not doing it?
Yeah, that's a great point.
Like
no chance.
She's getting ready to cut up some chicken. She needs to clean
Or
her
she's just not washing her hands, which is even grosser.
That's not a conversation. I got the real vibe from everyone in the room that it was best to slowly walk away and go into the bathroom and wash my hands.
Tail between your legs, just go to the bathroom.
She listens to the show. They're out of town now, but she listens.
We need to get her on the show.
To explain it,
I have questions.
I did too.
I'm willing to listen and say she's right.
Right.
You ever do something where you think someone's joking and then there's that awkward moment you realize that she's not joking and you're like,
oh, I know. Do we have beef, bro?
Well, yeah, exactly. We got beef. We're going to have beef. You know, the worst part is the first time I found this out, it wasn't even her house. They were snowbirding down in Arizona. So it wasn't even technically her. Well, I guess it was kind of, but it was like a condo sink. But then I was like that, and my buddy was like, "Yeah, dude, they've been married forever, and the kitchen sink is off limits." So now every time I'm over, I'm always like paranoid because I hope they're out of town, so she's not listening. I wash my hands in their kitchen sink all the time, but she's never around. If I'm there, she's not. I've been washing my hands in their sink for years.
They got a camera on it.
And you better believe I didn't say anything.
Oh, I bet she has a camera on it.
Maybe that's what it is. She's like, that son of a bitch.
Yeah, they took the camera from like the baby's room. Put it on there.
Puts it on the sink.
Yeah.
How was I supposed to know? I wasn't trying to I wasn't trying to throw a brushback pitch. I'd say like 75% of my hand washing goes on in my kitchen sink.
Well, sometimes the fastball gets away from you.
It does.
Goes high and tight. Yeah. They're not happy about it.
No.
You didn't do it on purpose.
So if I come in from the backyard or I come in from the front door, I never go to the bathroom. I go right to the kitchen sink. It's just...
Yeah, I go to the closest sink.
Well, the kitchen sink to me is the best sink. It's the deepest sink.
Right. It's the biggest.
It's the biggest. I got the most water pressure.
You got hand soap there.
Although
especially
I will say,
especially if you're dirty, like your hands are dirty, you gotta really get in there.
Yeah. That's right.
You don't want
can
to overflow.
scrub in the kitchen sink.
Right.
Not that you can't in the bathroom, but
Yeah.
it feels better to scrub in the big kitchen sink.
Agreed.
But
I like the kitchen sink.
I think the first sign here was that she didn't have hand soap at the kitchen sink. Maybe that is a cue, though.
Yeah.
That's one that we should... I'm going to take note of this if I ever get in this situation.
Yeah.
And if they don't have hand soap there,
Yeah.
I am not using the Palmolive. I will stand
That's
down.
a clear sign they do not
That's
want
right.
Well, now, in my defense, so this is where, again...
Because women don't mess with the soaps.
No.
Like, you don't mess... Like, they have the soaps on
They
point.
love their soaps.
Well, again, rented condo, down in Arizona. So I just assumed, like, why would you have hand soap? And here's the thing. We were leaving that, like, so this is, like, afternoon. We were leaving the next day. Like, everyone. Like, gone. Like, leaving that. And then I got also told that I don't use up all of the Palmolive hand soap because they give you those little bottles. And I responded with, you can just they get more. It's they provide it for you. Which once again I was told, shut up. She did not want to hear any of my, I don't know, any of my justifications. And that's when I was like, I realized this is a serious matter. Move
What
on.
about spit?
I'll get in trouble for that a little bit.
Will you do it, though?
Yeah.
Because you've got to spit. Like if we... Do you guys spit a lot?
I do.
Okay, because my brother does. I don't as much, but my brother always did, and it used to drive me crazy that he would spit into the trash can.
Yeah.
I think that's gross.
That is
spit into a sink or a toilet.
So I'll go sink, but I make sure that I wash it down.
Yeah, of course.
Or I aim for the drain specifically. But yeah, she doesn't like give me crap, but she does think it's gross.
But what about the kitchen sink spit?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Really?
Yeah.
You try to hit the garbage disposal?
I try to hit the garbage disposal.
Yeah.
And if not,
and then you wash it down?
Yes. I give it a little wash down.
Yeah.
But especially in the morning, because I sleep with the sliding door open, I get I wake up very snotty in the morning, and I'll go downstairs and we take care of some business. She doesn't like it.
All right. One more topic. Towels. Next on the Fan. So, a lot of people talking about this dishwasher topic here.
It's catching some heat right now.
It is definitely catching some heat. According to RJ, he said, look, so many Primetime listeners are going to make bad decisions bringing this up with their spouses tonight. Keep the phone lines clear, Warren Allen.
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
I get it. And you know, like one guy said, hey, where's that YouTube video? It's been way too peaceful at the home this week.
My sister-in-law called the dishwasher expert a, quote, pervert.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We're name calling.
Yeah.
No great retort, just name calling.
Yeah, not happy.
That's when you know
pervert.
he's right.
Don't bring it up.
Next week, we'll do an expose on towels and fitted sheets.
I would also like to point out, Masters Pete was here.
Yeah.
Masters Pete has been wanting to drink with me. He wants to go out to a dive bar with me.
Yeah.
So he's now headed to my favorite dive bar to get a seat early. Shockingly enough, he's found one of the bar regulars that I know who has now texted me that Masters Pete has decided to start the evening with a double Long Island iced tea.
Oh, dear.
He said, what's up with this Pete guy? He just ordered a double Long Island. I'm like, well.
It's going to be a long night.
Yeah.
May or may not see you tomorrow.
This is happening.
We're back tomorrow. 3-7 Fan, good night.